and welcome Wichita Sticks.
And we are back. Welcome to another edition of the Sports Report. And we are back. We got the full crew in the house. That is what it's all about. The Yankees, out of any team in the league, are the best equipped to handle a blow like this.
I think there is a higher power at play here. He's due law of averages. That dude is the ultimate scrub. It's trash. Yeah. Every person you have in there is fucking trash.
Next game, you're going to see a big performance. You can see it in the end of the game, and I'm just totally stoked and excited for this.
We are back. Welcome to another edition of the Sports Report live at the Horseshoe Cafe.
Hey.
We got Barnes, Tony, Matthew,
What?
and Michael. How
Let's
we doing,
go, dude.
fellas?
Oh, we're doing
Fantastic.
great today,
Good
dude.
Always good. Sunday show at the Horseshoe.
Yes, dude. I feel like it's been a little
It's
while,
classic.
too,
It's
dude,
classic.
right? I feel like it was 3
Has.
weeks.
3
ago,
weeks.
right?
Well, we were
Yes.
at the Patriots tailgate.
Patriots
Shout out the
tailgate.
company.
Shout out to the company.
ESPN
Shout out
for
ESPN.
this collaboration. It was awesome there. That was a fun time.
Great to meet everybody.
Yeah.
Of course.
The vlog.
And
The
today's
vlog.
another great NFL Sunday as well. The vlog.
Just real quick, because
You
I
just saw it today, right?
wasn't there at the tailgate. Obviously, the vlog was sick. I felt like I was there.
Yeah.
Oh, it's awesome.
Yeah.
man.
It
I
looked
thought
it
you
looked
were there.
dope. Like it
I'm not
looked
sure
like
if people. I wasn't sure if people liked it or not.
a beautiful time.
Honestly,
The collab
as
is
we know,
sick.
that
The
was
collab
an
is
all-time
sick.
classic, and we can't wait to go to another tailgate. Have Matthew
Yeah,
there
no doubt.
next
I
time.
can't wait for that too, bro.
No doubt,
It's gonna
dude.
be solid.
I'll be there, too.
Many more.
Michael, I think we need to catch up on the comments.
I will in 1 sec. I'm just putting my number there.
Another glorious football Sunday today.
Dude, Stokes, we have Jets
okay.
prime time.
We got
a lot of
comments,
Jets prime
yeah.
time. Let's go,
Yes.
baby.
What do we got for comments?
Comments, dude.
Where
the
should I
comments.
start? Should I
Start
go?
from the top.
There's a
Start
lot
from
of them.
the
There's
top.
a lot
Give
of
everybody
them.
their due.
Okay, wow.
Wow,
All right,
okay.
we're gonna start with the GOAT, Jay Bird.
Yeah,
Yo,
man.
what's up, Sports
Live from
Port?
New
What's up,
Jersey.
Jay?
Let's go
man.
Jets, baby.
Love you, dude.
Miss
you already.
Lonnie, let's go Downtime TV family live from the Horseshoe tonight. Let's have a show, guys. Hello to all the crowd in the back. Shout out to the owner of the bar too. It's a football Sunday.
Let's
Hashtag
go,
Rep the Country.
dude.
Make sure you tip your bartender,
Shout
Jeff.
out.
Lonnie, how the hell are you? Matthew says. Lonnie also adds Rep the DTV, the 2 live crew out there in CT. What's up, Matt? He adds, Muy bien, dude. 8280. Thanks for the reminder, Lonnie. Least they finish over 500. I mean, I'm going to just skip over with your little conversation here, and I'm going to go to Josh.
Yeah.
Jeez. Josh says, let's go. Happy football Sunday night. The company picks go 1-1 heading into tonight's KC Jets game. Rep the company. Did they pick the Jets?
They picked the Chiefs. We are up a half game, sweeping the Sunday
So if the
slate.
Jets
So
win-
a big pick week for DTV. If the Jets win, they will be up half a game.
That's beautiful stuff right there.
That's sick too. The pick.
No,
Back and forth?
If the Jets win, we will be up a game and a half. That's what I meant. Sorry about that. Because they have the Chiefs.
Also, Josh adds, good evening, everybody.
Good evening, Prez.
Josh B.
I'm going to go down. Ernesto Cabrera says, beep, beep. Ernesto also has, anyone like the Jets tonight? I do, Ernesto. They're going to win it. Trust me. Bet your mortgage. Josh says, Jets going to get blown out. Aaron Antigua won all 3 fantasy games this week. Softens the blow for when my Jets get embarrassed tonight. You're wrong, baby. Listen to me. We got some picks. They're doing some numbers. Aaron adds, Bengals made me look like ass, which is hilarious. We're going to
Avoiding
just keep
Cincy
going.
like the
Mary
plague.
Materiello says, hi, fellas. Rooting for those Jets. Yeah, Mary, we are too. Welcome
Mom.
Hello,
to
Mary.
the show. And that's pretty much caught up, I think, Barnes.
Wow. Well, but we always love starting with a lot of comments. And as we said, shout out to the company.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out to
dude.
company.
Love the interaction. And I was just mentioning, Tony, it's awesome that we went 3-0 this week. Let's go.
Yeah, that's
Honestly.
huge, dude. So we were a game down, no, for the company.
Yeah,
so now we're
half
even.
up, and we can either
half.
be
That's right, the tie.
we can be a half down or 1.5 up, which is obviously
Let's
what
go,
we're going
baby.
for. And we just need the Jets to cover that 8.5. So
Cover that 8.5, which is
I
going
feel
to
like they
happen.
could do that, to be honest.
Yeah, man.
Really
And, dude, and Vegas thinks so. They moved the line down to 8 now. So
Let's go.
let's go, dude.
Defense gonna pick up
Obviously,
a lot,
you know,
a lot
times.
of action on the Jets. And I
People
think
have been
part of
hammering that, I
If
guess.
you look at the Chiefs' big spreads over the past couple of years, like they win their games, but a lot of times they don't cover. And on the road,
The Rams just beat the Colts 29-23 final OT.
Nice.
It's tough to.
Gardner Minshew, what happened?
It's hard. He didn't play. Anthony Richardson back though.
Oh, it's too bad.
And, like all these rushing touchdowns, he was looking really good.
Oh yeah.
Sure, but they lost.
We'll talk more about that in a second. But just in regards to this game, what do you guys like?
There you go, Tony.
What are we expecting? Is there any strategy for the Jets to somehow gain an edge versus what we portray them to have going into this?
I feel like with that look on your face when you asked the question, Barnes, you seem very like.
I think the
doubtful.
biggest thing.
Oh yeah, I mean everybody's doubtful.
You think like
is the defense, dude. The defense gives them the best shot to win.
But defense has
that
to
is
be
what I
hitting
mean.
on all cylinders.
Yeah.
And besides the Bills game, they haven't hit on all cylinders
Correct.
the whole season.
I mean, they
Very streaky,
haven't
dude.
caused a
Not
turnover since
consistent.
then, right?
No, and like last week against the Patriots, yes, the amount of points was good. It was only technically 13 because of the safety. But third down, they were awful. So like,
Right.
you can have good
Yeah.
stats, a couple
God.
sacks, but it's like if you can't protect third down, you're not going to win a game.
Yeah, very true. And we know, what the Kansas City Chiefs are capable of. So I mean, it's not an easy feat for the defense for sure. So I mean, I don't know. I think it's gonna be tough to rely on your defense a lot. I mean, you're gonna give up points. That's just what's gonna happen. Of course, it's a matter of limiting those points and opportunities that the Chiefs will have to score. Like you said, coming up big on third downs is gonna be a test for them, as well as trying to keep them out of the red zone as much as possible. With the Chiefs, they gotta be the most successful team in the red zone. Like,
Just have way too many 3-and-outs. Way too many 3-and-outs.
Ridiculous.
Dude.
So I
can't.
don't know. I
They
think
always punt. Always
punting,
punt,
dude.
Same.
I think
It's like on repeat each week. It's the
There's-
same. It's like you recorded the game from
Right.
last week, and now you're watching it again on your VHS.
TiVo, dude.
And
No,
it
dude.
it
We're going
really
back.
does.
VHS.
You
That's
speak
right.
to that, Matt, and it's like if you take away the Jets on offense, even just the fact that you are going 3-and-out, so you're constantly giving the Chiefs good field position. They're not gonna go 3-and-out themselves in the short field. Like it's no.
Mahomes is going to put a clinic on.
Yeah.
If they start from at least like the 35-yard line,
Yeah.
they probably score every time.
Mm-hmm.
How many turnovers do you think the Jets need to have to win this outright?
3.
3 turnovers.
3 turnovers.
Yeah, I was going to say 3 or 4.
Yeah. But I think
4's a lot. I mean, 3's a lot.
I think if the Jets are going to win this game, they have to have offense. This is not going to be a 17-10 game or a 17-14 game. Like, it's not going to happen. You have to score at least 24 points to win this game. So I mean, I think it's going to rely a lot on the offense. I mean, we've talked about Zach Wilson, the lack of offense, lack of strategy, lack of leadership coming from the offense as well.
Missing wide open.
Very nervous, dude.
Right.
Decisive, running
And then again,
around,
like,
running backwards.
It's the coaching staff too, just
it's
not.
like he can't get rid of the ball when he's supposed to. He wants to keep it going.
Yeah.
Like get rid of it, dude.
Mhm.
Like just throw it. Like make a play. Like you gotta be a little quicker with the decision.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think because of the desperation, we've seen them kind of not really want to take any chances with him, and him also not taking chances? But do you think because everything's on the line, you're not expecting to win, that you're going to see him take deep shots and just not even
But you know
care?
what they should do? Well, yeah, because they should just have Garrett Wilson just
Straight down
his
the field.
defender and run a go
Right.
route, and then have just if Zach's he's got the big arm, so just throw it down there to him.
Yeah.
Like why don't they
guess,
do
dude,
that?
I don't know. Again, I just feel like this coaching staff. I mean, the way they've
What do they do?
approached this, they haven't. They haven't.
kinda
I don't even
not
think they're
that
going to run
hot
those
on
plays.
solid
I think they're going to be running it for the first
But
quarter only.
I mean, and I've talked about this a million times. How about as simple as setting guys in motion?
Right.
Giving Garrett
They don't
Wilson
do
a
anything.
direct handoff. I mean, it's not that hard.
There's no,
They
it's
just don't
so,
do it.
The offense is so bland, dude.
Mhm.
They're afraid to do this, they're afraid to do that. So it's just like they can't bring themselves to do it. Seems like they're never going to do it. And if you
They're
don't do
doing
that,
it tonight.
I'm not going to win.
I want to get to the comments real quick.
Yeah,
Michael
go ahead, Michael.
says, sorry, Michael. This will be the third straight week. We bet the mortgage and lose the house. Jets currently plus 7.5. Do I double? Do it, Aaron. Double down, baby. Make some money. And then Lonnie adds, Michael out here making people homeless and poor.
Now, quick pause there. Obviously, you know what Michael thinks. What about you guys? Any value in a plus 7.5 for the Jets right now?
Now 7.5.
Yeah.
Oh,
Um,
Oh, dude.
I don't think it's enough points.
I don't think it is enough points.
No.
Was that 8.5?
Yeah.
Or 9 even.
If
Was
it
that
was
9?
at 10, I would say, I think
Yeah,
it would be
easily.
good value.
As we're looking at Aaron Rodgers now
But it-
on the field with the team, dude.
But it was up to 9. It was up to 9.
It was at 9. Yeah, I would have easily taken Jets. Taking 9
Dude,
points.
here we go
With the
Taylor
Taylor.
Swift. Nice.
And would you? I don't know.
Who cares
We'll hear
about
more.
her?
We'll hear more about Taylor Swift this game than the Jets' offense.
Well, I mean, if they do well, you probably maybe. If they're sucking ass, it's probably definitely what
Swiftie.
you're talking about, dude.
so you're
I'm not a
pumped.
Swiftie.
This is good.
Swifty.
Matt, what do you think, though? Any chance that plus 7.5, or you wouldn't even go near it?
I can't take that, dude.
That seems like not the best idea.
Yeah,
I'm not feeling
yeah, Aaron, I agree too.
Not
Stay
feeling
away
that.
from that one. One thing that comes to
Quentin
mind
Williams
for me,
is sick, by the way.
no, he is really good.
He's on the TV right
and
now.
another guy that stepped up this year, we saw it against the Bills with
Chris
the 3
Jones.
picks, Jordan Whitehead. Do you think he can cover Travis Kelce? Because I feel like that's going to be the biggest potential mismatch.
I mean, I don't think he's got the body, dude. I don't know, man.
I think you give Kelsey a little run for his money.
Dude, has he really done much since the first game?
No, but
nobody has.
maybe he steps up. Yeah.
So
maybe
I
he
mean, it'd
steps
be
up.
nice if he does, but I mean, I don't
Although
know.
Kelsey
dude.
really is a
And
beast.
Patrick
You know,
Mahomes
he's a
doesn't throw
loser.
picks, but also
Yeah.
just from a coverage standpoint, I think it's hard enough for anybody to guard Travis Kelce, even if you're Micah Parsons.
Oh, no doubt.
Yeah,
So
Yeah.
Or if
I
you're
kind
not
of
me.
think that matchup's going to get exploited.
yeah, I think so. I mean, Mahomes is going to go to Kelsey regardless of who the matchup is. And I mean, if they're wheeling and dealing, it's just going to be Kelsey all day over the middle. It's going to be Taylor Swift over the middle. And it's not going to be a good time for the Jets, dude. So they need to step up. I mean, double them if you need to. Like, chip them at least, like off the line of scrimmage. Like, you got to get fucking dirty here. Let's get creative on
Yeah.
defense. Also, like,
I just am envisioning bad things with that. Mahomes is so talented; he can make all the throws, and I feel like too. Kelsey's had a couple touchdowns, but he hasn't had that big 12-catch game, 170 yards. Kind of think it's going to happen tonight.
yeah, I think so too. All the table is set for Travis Kelce.
Nah, he's gonna tear his ACL.
Oh, that's terrible. I mean, I hope he doesn't tear his ACL, but I mean, if he gets maybe, I don't know, cramping,
Some cramps.
Some cramps
in there.
cramping.
All right.
Now we're coming up on 15 minutes till opening kickoff here, fellas. And I know we talked about it on Friday, but we could revisit it here. What are we thinking for a prediction, final score? And I'll start with Matt over here. What's your Houdini act?
Dude, like 33-10 Chiefs.
Close in the first half or no?
Chief.
No.
Oh,
I'm just-
Mac Jones with the fumble
it's
and the
tough.
dude,
Mac Jones sucks, dude.
Look at him like
Yeah,
fucking
he does.
eat grass. Oh
He
my
sucks.
god,
Yeah, he
dude.
was
Patriots suck,
pulled in that
so-
game. We'll talk more about that. And I know we talked about this on Friday, Tony, but I just want to see if you have any revisionist history
Patriots
here
have
with this Jets and Chiefs game. Any change to your mindset here?
Yeah, dude. Oh,
Yeah,
God,
dude, what'd you say?
Tough. No, I know what he said.
dude.
Oh, look at Bill. Look at that, Brian.
No, I mean, do
Wow.
you think I enjoy anything better than seeing Bill Belichick
Yeah.
walk off the field?
Break up with your girlfriend.
you love
You
it.
really? I mean, I'm just saying there
Yeah.
is something to that.
Erectile dysfunction.
Divorce.
Yeah. All right,
The
I'm
whole
gonna go
thing,
out
dude.
on a limb here, and I'm gonna say Jets steal this game tonight, dude. We're talking
Let's go.
Zach Wilson.
Let's go,
300
Tony. Yeah,
324
Yeah.
yards. Okay,
Three
three
TDs.
touchdowns, 2 throwing, 1 running.
Yes.
Brees Hall, another rushing touchdown.
Yes.
All right, and they're just
Let's go.
doing well on offense. The defense feels good. And how about let's get like some consistent drives, which is eat clock. Defense can rest. You're not overusing them to perform better.
Yes, that's the key.
Patrick Mahomes
Rest the
crying.
D. Rest the D.
Travis Kelce crying, dude. Andy Reid, the hamburgers, dude.
Cheeseburgers.
Yeah.
Whatever,
I think
dude.
he likes mozzarella sticks.
Jets win this one. I bet he does,
Wait,
dude.
mozzarella?
21-27. 21-27. Don't talk over me. Don't talk over me.
Sorry.
21-27. Jets victorious. Let's go, dude.
Michael,
Arrowhead.
give us your
Gone.
prediction here.
Gone.
Gone with the wind.
Gone with the wind. Like the wind. Ezekiel Elliott sucks.
27-14.
Wow.
Let's go.
That would be a decisive win.
Wow.
I'm going to say 42-10 Chiefs.
Oh my God, you're a chief.
But I hope they compete. I hope they win. Obviously, there's a big difference in starting, 1-3 versus 2-2. And of course, if you could beat the Chiefs, we've seen the Jets in recent years too. I mean, if you think about the last 3 years, we've had that win, going back to the Bengals a couple of years ago, the Bills last year, and the Bills this year. So you never know, but obviously the whole thing we were just talking about, I just don't think you could give the Chiefs short field, and they're not going to capitalize. And I think they're going to exploit some of the matchups with this Jets defense. So we'll have to see what happens. And of course, we're going to talk more about the games that happened already today. Before we do that, though, just a quick mention here. We did have the final day of the Ryder Cup as Europe defeats Team USA here.
Not good.
16.5 to 11.5. So a dominant win for Team Europe. And really, there was, really, I guess today the U.S. team played a lot better than they had in the previous days. So you felt like, there was some semblance of hope, but you really had to win 90% of the matches, which is tough to do any day. But what did you guys think about the U.S.? I believe it was since it's been 30 years of Ryder Cup matches in Europe, they haven't won.
It's like 93.
Any type of surprise, the way they lost? I mean, was it embarrassing? I mean, what do you think?
Yeah, well, no, I wouldn't say it's embarrassing. I mean, there was definitely some more, chirping and stuff like that. Maybe you would really more than what you would want from a losing team. But I mean, I chose Europe to win here. Again, statistically speaking, I mean, if you can play well in Europe, I mean, it's not like these guys, American players don't play a lot overseas.
Right.
The weather does play a factor, courses play a factor. Whereas these European guys obviously grew up playing over there in Europe, so they understand how to play these courses. And I just thought also it was like pound for pound. I thought Europe had just better players between Hovland and company, dude. But sorry, I was just watching.
Shout out to the company.
Shout out to the company. I was watching the highlights of the Dallas game. But I don't know, dude. I mean, like the USA, they tried to come back. They almost, they made pushes. They got into their groove. It just seemed like that maybe those players, all of them, just didn't find their game. I feel like until like Saturday, even Sunday. So I mean, when you start out so soft and flat-footed, especially in something like golf, I mean, I don't know. I feel like it's super hard to make a comeback in the Ryder Cup specifically, just because it's more of a team event.
They kind of won by a lot.
Yeah,
dude.
Like 5 strokes.
I think it was 5.5 to nothing to start.
Wow.
First day.
Yeah, literally, USA fell flat on their faces, dude.
Jeez.
So and you look at some of the records of these players. There was a lot of controversy. The Justin Thomas pick. He goes 1-2-1 in his matches, so only one outright win. And Jordan Spieth, who did automatically qualify, but 0-2-2. Just absolutely terrible Ryder Cup. Speaking of a bad one, Scotty Scheffler, 0-2-2. So does not win a match, only scores 1 point. And he was part of a best ball loss to Team Europe, where they lost by 9 with 7 to play. That's about as embarrassing as you can get. And that set a record for one of the worst losses. So you see that. You see Ricky Fowler go 0-2. Colin Morikawa go 1-3. These records just weren't good. Brooks Koepka only won 1 match. I mean, the best player on Team USA was Max Homa. He was 3-1-1. But the most talented guys, Scotty Scheffler, obviously world number 1, not to win a match. I mean, talk about a surprise. Like, no one would have seen that coming.
Yeah, I think you're right there. I definitely didn't see it, see him falling flat on his face like that. But I feel like he's had somewhat of a disappointing season.
Yeah,
for Scotty,
didn't win a major.
Yeah, So I mean, I don't know. Again, I just felt like pound for pound, Europe just seemed like more talented. Now, I just feel like a lot of their guys, like even Tommy Fleetwood, Shane Lowry, even Sepp Straka had won some tournaments this season. Like we've seen these guys, their names like at the top of leaderboards. I just feel like USA just didn't have those guys.
And then how about the whole Team USA took 5 weeks off. You had the Team Europe obviously playing some DP World Tour events.
Right.
The tour's still going on. And I just feel like, to allow them to do that, they could have played in the European Tour events. They didn't want to, but how can you expect to be fresh with a 5-week layoff going into a condensed, high-intensity tournament like this?
Yeah, that's kind of bogus. I mean, I understand maybe these guys were golfing within those 5 weeks, but not in a tournament, which is totally, it's different, dude.
Right.
Again, especially, I mean, just even the feel, the pressures of the tournament. I mean, it's going to be different when you're just kind of golfing on a Sunday morning, right? So, I don't know. I would definitely say that's a huge mistake for them. Which, again, I mean, you come out to the tournament flat. You haven't golfed competitively in 5 weeks. Like, of course, dude. I didn't know that. It makes so much sense.
Yeah,
it's stupid, dude.
Absolutely. So I think that was a big mistake. And I'm sure that has to come down to
What's up?
Zach Johnson getting criticized.
Whose decision is that to not golf?
Johnson, I mean,
Zach Johnson,
he's the
right?
team captain.
He's a fucking hack, huh?
Yeah.
Lonnie?
Yeah,
so
Lonnie's out here with the
hacking.
hacking.
Between that and
Ronnie
some of
likes
those
hacking.
captain picks,
Trees.
One of the worst U.S. Ryder Cup captains we've had. So
I think you could have done a better job.
And one other thing I wanted to mention, and I don't know if you heard about this too, but there was some type of protest. Patrick Cantlay mentioned so the players for this aren't paid. So he made some comment. The players should be paid, and they all stopped wearing their hats on Team USA and started doing virtual tap kips. To as a signal of that they're protesting that they're not getting paid. But what do you think about that? Do you think that they should be paid, or it's just like the Olympics where the basketball players are not getting paid either?
Yeah, I mean it falls under the same thing. I feel like that's golf's version,
right?
So
and it almost makes it better because see who really cares.
Yeah, exactly. No, I think they should leave it, dude. I don't agree with that. Yeah, I think it's good how it is. It's like golf Olympics, essentially.
Yeah.
And you go and like Barnes says, you're not paid. Who wants it, dude?
Yeah.
Europe versus United States,
Just like
it's
Barnes
solid.
says.
Just like Barnes says.
Just leave it. Simon says.
Do you agree with that?
No, I really do. Sincerely agree with that. Yes.
Love of the game.
Yeah.
It makes it more competitive.
It does. It makes.
And now these live guys are gonna be able to do this as well.
Yeah.
Be selected if they.
That's gonna be kind of gnarly.
Yeah.
When next season.
And we have a couple of years to figure this out, but the next Ryder Cup is going to be at Bethpage Black in New York. So,
you kidding?
Wow, no way.
So we might have to talk media passes for that.
Oh, we're definitely gonna go.
Yes.
Thorn. That's literally Thorn, right?
Dude, you don't even know Thorn.
I'm just trying to get you around.
No, that would be. I would call him right now, dude. I need 10.
Dude,
glasses.
Thorn.
Thorn.
Michael, you be down for Ryder Cup?
I'm gonna send him just that. I'm gonna clip that up and send him that.
No, Thorn.
Page Thorn.
Tell me it wouldn't
Thorn.
Put a smile on his face here in that video.
Oh yeah,
He's cracking up.
Yeah, he would. He would be.
Yeah.
He definitely would be. I'm gonna send it to him.
No, he's gonna have a good time.
He's gonna have a great
He's
time.
gonna send it
could be
to
watching
all
right now,
people.
dude. Yeah, he's gonna send it to
Let me
all
go to the
people.
comments because it's ridiculous.
Yeah,
Really?
go
A lot
to
of comments,
the
dude?
comments, Michael.
Derek
Yeah.
Hose Corner 2013. Hi there.
Yo, dude, Derek
Hello.
Hey,
Lonnie
dude.
says,
How's the
"Everyone,
corner?
Go to your corner.
Josh says, "Tell me where I'm wrong. Zach Wilson is trash."
You're trash, Josh.
You have to hope
Definitely
your
not
defense
wrong,
doesn't
Josh.
get
You're
clipped.
not wrong.
Aaron says golf is garbage. Zach is garbage with a more foul stank.
Wow.
Unless Zach is out there throwing pick sixes all game. Cap Lonnie says. You hear that, Double B? He says golf is garbage.
It's just one of those things, Lonnie. I mean, what do you expect me to say there? I'm always going to love golf. Golf
Always.
is great, and that's it.
You think you're always gonna love it?
He's
100%.
always going to
I
love
always
golf.
have loved it since I was 6 years old.
Wow.
So, hey, I mean,
That's
it is what it
7.
is.
That is sick.
Six
6
years old, dude.
We got some fall golf tournaments coming up, so I think this week is the Sanderson Farms, so we'll have to talk about that.
You
The
playing?
Sanderson sisters?
It's in Jackson, Mississippi.
When's the end of the season?
So the fall season just started, and then the
Correct.
official PGA Tour season for 2024 starts in January. The
Okay.
West Coast swing,
Nice.
Hawaii. How are you?
Yes, dude. Let's go.
I'm amped to actually watch that though, because the Hawaii courses are ridiculous.
I'm more
Oh my God, yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Hawaii, dude.
So
Hawaii.
we'll keep an eye out for that.
Thorn.
But we
Hawaii.
obviously know today,
Hawaii,
big football
Thorn.
Sunday, Jets game about to kick off. Give or take, we'll call it 7 minutes here.
Shit,
But let's go now to the
Siete.
world of the National Football League.
Oh, wow.
He wants Jefferson, climbs the ladder. Oh my goodness! Justin Jefferson, the catch of his life.
Fires, intercepted, picked off at a pick six. Mika Fitzpatrick, an absolute ball hawk.
Niners twist up front and get to Kunda by law. Bosa again. Mahomes escaping, on the move, stops, spins, flips it forward for the touchdown.
Stop it.
Aaron Jones. Oh, what a tackle. Quincy Williams with a pile driver.
Awesome.
Captain Barbosa.
Barbosa.
All right.
Oh.
So a crazy slate of NFL games today. An extra long day with
Extra
the
long.
London game
That's
at
how you like it.
9:30. Which we saw the Jags 23-7 over the Falcons.
Dragging
so
off.
the Jags moving to 2-2. Falcons go to 2-2 as well. Trevor Lawrence 207 through the air and a score. For the Falcons, Bijan Robinson had over 100 yards rushing. But I
Killing
think the
it.
whole thing here with the Falcons is their defense isn't too bad. They have a great running game. Bijan's unbelievable.
Yeah.
But Ritter is like a Zach Wilson where he can't do too much through the air. They're wasting top targets like Drake London, Kyle Pitts. So they're not going to win any games. You can't just run the ball every day, every play and expect to win.
Yeah, dude. I mean, and kind of. I know you hate running the ball a lot.
We just had to pass sometimes.
Right, but I mean,
Running the ball is great.
running the ball is great. But I feel like they could have. Again, like you said, like Desmond over here is not good. He threw 2 interceptions today. He was sacked 4 times.
Pick 6.
Yeah, one of which was a pick 6. That's right. Bijan Robinson, had a great game. I mean, he only had 14 carries.
Yeah.
I feel like you easily could have given him 10 more.
Right.
No doubt.
Well, but
Yeah.
also the Jags were taking up a lot of the clock too, which hurt them because the defense couldn't get off the field for the Falcons.
Right. It's actually funny because I watched. I know you don't want to hear about this, but I watched this entire game.
Really?
Pixar, dude.
And
really
Lonnie
watched
just
the
asked.
whole
The whole
thing?
game, Pixar.
I actually saw some of that.
Yeah.
I can't believe you stuck it out.
Dude, it's like the whole time. It was definitely trippy, very funny. I mean,
It's pretty wild, dude. Like
But Booger for the whole time.
The whole
though, or
time.
no?
what?
Did you have the volume on?
Yeah.
So Booger, I'm saying it wasn't annoying.
Booger was. At some points, he was funny. It was very clear that Booger and who was the other guy who did?
I've never heard of that guy. I saw it.
Yeah,
with
who the hell
hair,
is he,
like,
dude? I don't know who he is. But the both of them, it was pretty clear, like about 10 minutes in, that they'd never seen Toy Story,
Oh my God.
or they just haven't, didn't want to watch it. I don't know what. Honestly, I don't know what they were thinking. But literally, it was funny because they were announcing this game as if it was a real game, like in-depth
In
analysis and play-by-play. And every so often, we're in Andy's room. Like, dude, so funny.
that's wild.
And they threw some jokes out there, which was kind of cool. But I don't know, dude. I mean, definitely, I was definitely perplexed by the entire. Like, how do you in real time have an animated? Like, how'd they make that? That's crazy.
No, but it was delayed because we had both versions going. It was
Oh, was it
probably
delayed?
30 seconds delayed, honestly. But my whole thing, Tony, I'm guessing you're basically saying you would no. I don't.
No.
I don't get what I said. That was so ridiculous.
I just looked up and I just saw Tony to the face.
Well, what did I say?
It was 30 seconds delayed. It was
Well,
funny.
just you asked how they could do it. And I was just telling you how. I saw it. That's all I was saying. But my thing is, I'm saying I didn't like it. But I'm saying
Right.
you sound like you enjoyed it. It's something different.
I did enjoy it. I mean, it was just really cool, and it was definitely, again, I think they can make it better.
Yeah.
Like, and I think they should kind of maybe try and gear it a little bit more towards adults. There wasn't really, again, it wasn't really necessarily geared towards kids, but there was a
It's
lot.
supposed to be.
Like, they were explaining what a free safety
That's
does,
why it is for kids. Yeah.
But it was cool because they had trivia,
Wait a minute.
and there was some cool trivia questions. Even I
Josh
didn't
said the
know,
girls
dude.
loved it.
Of course,
No, but
they
the
that's
did.
daughters.
great. No, but honestly,
Whoa!
though,
I didn't even realize they they were cartoons for this.
Through the entire
No, man,
game,
yeah.
everyone, bro. It wasn't like the Nickelodeon one where they had slime. It was
No.
the entire game. They were in Andy's room playing a football game, all as characters, toys.
And I have to say, I honestly, because I was kind of saying, I didn't really agree with it, but the fact that Josh's kids loved it,
Yeah.
that's the whole thing. It's for the kids. It's not for me. It's
Right.
not for adults. So that being said, I guess it is great.
Yeah, no, I
Yeah,
think it
dude,
is
it's
great.
for- it's
getting
for
the
kids to
involved.
learn
Yeah,
how
no,
to football.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Which is great.
That is awesome.
But I
I
think
thought
they
it was
could
a
have
great idea.
Yeah.
No,
This
it
is
really is. It's so
crazy.
cool. The slime one I love too. The Pixar one was still so crazy, and it was there was definitely some issues though, because I think it was the pick 6 call. No, it wasn't. It might have been the pick 6. But sometimes the ball didn't register, so you see Ritter throw, and then all of a sudden he's running backwards while still holding the ball. And it's
Oh, no
what's
way.
Going on? You just don't know what's going on.
Oh, that's so funny.
So there's definitely some technical issues that you have to deal with. But other than that, dude, it's just I thought it was definitely a feat.
Yeah, I saw. I
that
didn't
was,
catch
like,
it, but I saw it on
achieved here.
TikTok.
So cool, dude.
Yeah.
And they had who the fuck is the guy? Like a halftime show.
Yeah. The stuntman in the Pixar
Yeah,
series.
from Toy Story 4.
Yeah, that was cool.
I forget his name.
Isn't that Keanu Reeves?
Yeah, Keanu Reeves voices him.
Yeah.
Another thing, though, they didn't have any of their voices. They didn't have any of the characters' voices, so they didn't talk. They could do that better, you know. But they had like Slink, you know,
Dude,
the
this is
dog.
cool,
was, like,
man.
the
Yeah, man.
first
I'm watching
down
this right
markers.
now.
I
It
know.
was really insane, dude.
Yeah, Matt.
And there was a good period where like it was working well, and they were fucking hitting each other like hard, bro.
Yeah, there was a,
Wow.
I like only had it on for a little bit, but there was periods of time to where I'm watching and like a play's going on,
Yeah.
and you can't really see anything. It was like an overhead view. I don't know if you
Yeah,
noticed
I
that.
think that they used that because there was an issue or something. Because sometimes like guys
Okay.
would just be disappearing from the
So you
field.
see movement going on, but there's no way to decipher what is
Yeah.
actually going on.
So again, I think there's definitely some kinks. It was the first time doing something like this. It's fucking nuts, dude.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
I was telling, like I was watching with my friends. I'm like, dude, there's probably
Yeah.
some like 80-year-old guy
Yo,
somewhere
these-
shitting himself.
These camera views are insane.
Dude, they did first person
Yeah.
views too with the face man. That
Yeah.
was sick, dude.
It's way
Yeah.
better than regular football.
Honestly, I think
yeah, I don't know
it
about
was
that,
I
but-
think it was a great game
Way
to do
better.
it because they were in London. It was an
They don't
early
need
game.
regular football anymore.
And it was like
Michael, come on.
Look how tight he's getting.
no, I don't listen anymore.
I'm listening to you.
Aaron Rodgers smiling.
To me.
I'm kind of sick and tired of seeing a bunch of Jets players smiling. You guys are fucking dumb. Like you should be angry, pissed off, and sad.
Like Joe Namath said.
yeah.
Well, we'll see what
Like,
happens.
You should come out against Kansas City Chiefs and just punch someone in the face. in the
They
first play.
will.
That's
They
what I want to
will.
see the third string people in. Bring up Boyle and just have him punch
Right.
the first defender tries to tackle.
Punch him
Punch him in the face.
in the throat.
Right
Set
in the
the
face.
tone, dude. Yeah, try to get the throat under
Yeah.
the shin guard.
In the
Right.
jugular.
Yeah, dude. Yeah,
Like
bring a
like
knife.
like clothesline him.
yeah,
Perhaps.
yeah.
I
And
honestly
then-
have to say, I didn't know you guys were this jacked up for this version of this game. Honestly.
I'm the only one who watched it.
The Toy Story? Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean
no,
that
I'm
was
saying
that was the
Matt
first
seemed like
time
he
I
was
saw
really
it.
interested. Michael liked it. I'm saying,
No,
I
yeah,
didn't
yeah.
know there was interest.
I
was-
think it's wild that that was
could do
live.
that.
was
Yeah, it's
actually
crazy.
happening.
live, dude.
Yeah.
In
There's got to
real
be some
time.
kind of
real
AI
players.
technology.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
So the players must be wearing some sort of like
It's probably like on
Tracking
their
things.
on their pads or something.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Do with
Wow,
StatCast,
dude.
you can do anything, dude.
Yeah.
It's over.
yeah, no, they really
Yeah.
can. So,
I'm-
it'll be
Yeah.
interesting to
Impressive.
see
Yeah.
if they
Crazy,
do more
dude.
of those. They've done like the
It's like they
Slime
look like
broadcast
Yeah,
with
yeah.
Nickelodeon as well.
happy.
Yeah.
Also, what was kind of crazy,
pretty
it
wild.
was a highly anticipated matchup. When we saw the Bills blow out the Dolphins by 4 touchdowns,
Yeah, man.
48-20.
Wow.
A lot of scoring both ways.
Can you
Josh
believe it?
Allen, almost perfect on the day. 21-25, 320 through the air, 4 scores.
Sounds like Zach's numbers tonight.
And
Does,
also
honestly.
had a rushing touchdown, so 5 total touchdowns. Diggs had 3 of them for $120 and 6 receptions. Kind of interesting going into this game. You know, we were a little down on the Bills, Allen, the inconsistencies. The Dolphins were
Big
the
win.
highest team in the league. It's kind of crazy how perception, changes so quickly. Now, you have to think after a win like this that, Buffalo, finds itself in a pretty good position. I mean, were you guys surprised you were able to win this game like this?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Especially with the way it started, just because the teams are just like exchanging blows left and right. Like literally every drive ended in a score. I don't think there was not a incomplete pass until the start or like a few minutes into the second quarter, which is absolutely ridiculous. So I don't know. I just seemed like that they were going to be neck and neck for the entire game. I didn't expect Miami to start to buckle like before half there. I think that's when Tua threw the pick 6. That was pretty tough. And then again, like second half, I mean, they scored 6 points, I think, in the third and none in the fourth. So
yeah.
I mean, I thought that was kind of tough for the Dolphins. But I will say, I mean, the Bills Mafia there over there, Orchid Park, was absolutely like outstanding, bro. Like, that place was so loud. You didn't even hear the refs when they were talking. So I think that maybe got to Miami a little bit too. Be interesting to see if these two, when the two teams, versus each other again, they're Miami. Maybe it changes a little bit with a, home field advantage. But, I think if when these two teams play again, I mean, I think it really is going to be a matter of who buckles first. I think in this case, it was just the Dolphins. I don't know. I don't think next time these two teams face each other, I don't think it'll be a blowout. Like I don't know, I would still consider these two teams like neck and neck in terms of being competitive. You know, I don't think it's like, wow, Bills every time are going to destroy the Dolphins. Like, it could be a toss-up either way for me.
And obviously the Bills, like you were speaking to, have a really strong home field advantage.
Right, yeah, of course.
What do you think, Matt?
No, I just think Miami's coaching is the thing that's like made them turn the corner.
McDaniels.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I think he's a great coach, and they got a lot of talent. So
A lot of talent.
I mean, they were saying, like, you know what I saw the other day? They're comparing it to the 2013 Broncos and greatest show on turf. Yeah. So, I mean, they got a lot of playmakers, dude. That's the thing. The offense is so dynamic, Miami. And then Buffalo, dude, is Josh Allen's sick. I think he got rid of whatever demons were bothering him in the Jets game. Because he looks
But any
ridiculous.
thought to with Allen?
Oh,
I mean,
Allen,
this was
I know.
obviously
Yeah.
the best game he's had this season.
Yeah.
But the fact that Miami's defense isn't, I don't know, in the top 5 or
Yeah.
10 in the league, that had something to do with it.
Nah.
I'm sure, like a team like Buffalo, like, you know, a highly offensive juggernaut, like they have always have the potential to be, can like expose that. And I think that's what happened. Like Miami's defense, not, you know, top
Phenomenal,
notch.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
that nasty, like Buffalo is.
Taylor Swift sighting on us.
Nobody
What do you
cares
know? No, I'm
about-
saying, what do you
No,
know?
I
Here
know,
we
I know, I know.
Like, come on, dude.
They need to
This
do
is
a
gonna be-
channel where they don't show her at all.
Oh, yeah.
This is gonna be all game, dude. They're gonna talk about this. She's gonna be on camera. Like, I wonder if there's a prop bet, like how many times they show Taylor Swift on TV.
Probably. You want to make one right
There's
now?
got to be like an
No,
over
there
under.
is.
Over under
There's gotta
12.
be like an over under that. Look at Rodgers.
Oh, there's Rodgers having.
Oh,
a good
that's
time.
him at the freaking her concert, dude, in the garden. Wow.
No.
With what's his face? Forget that actor's name. Good actor though.
Damn, yeah.
He's a good actor. Top Gun 2, dude. War Dogs.
Oh yeah. I just don't know his name.
Whiplash.
Yeah.
Fucking
Whiplash.
great actor, dude. Yeah, Whiplash, the drummer.
Oh no.
No.
No, I haven't seen it. You, dude. You know my list
yeah,
of movies.
dude.
Dude,
Whiplash you would love,
Dude.
All right, check that out.
Um,
Luke Rodgers on Crush's team.
I know.
Game about to start here in a matter of moments. I was just going to say, too, looking ahead here, Bills, pretty manageable schedule coming up. In London next week against Jacksonville, home to the
Miles
Giants,
Teller.
at the Patriots,
Miles Teller, yes.
Jay.
and home to the
Thank you, Jay.
Buccaneers.
Screen time, never show up
with
again.
an effort like this today against Miami, who was the hottest team in the league, I mean, you have to feel pretty good if you're the Bills. Just a matter of getting this done in the postseason. We've seen them fail to do that
The Bills.
last couple of years. So,
Yeah.
they got to hope this year's different because they have the horses. Diggs is talented. James Cook looks pretty good running the ball as well. And we know what Allen can do.
Yeah, I mean, I know you guys were kind of saying that, like Josh Allen didn't have the best defense he was playing against this week, but I don't know. I feel like last week, the week prior, he's just been getting better. I mean, I feel like he's literally night and day since week 1 against the Jets. Like, that's a different quarterback, it looks like. So it seems like, if Josh Allen continues to hit that stride, I know he hasn't proven himself yet in the playoffs, but again, like you said, I mean, I think that, what is this, his 4th year? 5th?
I think it's his 5th.
Yeah, 5th year in the league. I mean, no time at the present, I think, for him at this point. And again, I mean, like, I think even Matt said it yesterday or earlier today. He was like, imagine if like Rodgers was here and they were battling for this division, like.
Oh, it would be the best. Now
So
it's the Bills. and the
it's the
Bills.
Bills. Exactly.
tough.
So
So
it's
it's
like
gonna
it's
be-
kind of like a good chance for Allen to succeed.
Right.
To succeed. and
If
think this is
not
his
now,
time.
yeah, exactly.
It's gonna
Especially
be-
because Diggs is getting older. Like, he's
Yeah,
still in his
dude.
prime, but you mess around a couple
I
more
know.
years, then he's not going to.
And then it's like I feel like who was McDermott, right? I feel like he's gonna be kind of.
I feel like
hot
it's
seat
tough.
if he
It's
keeps
tough.
blowing it, dude.
Yeah, because we were gonna be right there with them.
Yeah.
It's gonna be the three of us. But
And it's interesting, too, if you mentioned McDermott. He's a defensive coach. Their defense has been pretty good, but, like, we know their offense is what, makes
Drives
them go.
them.
So,
Yeah,
if they lose it in the playoffs, I could see him going.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Dude.
so they I think all want that up there.
That's what I just said.
Yeah.
Is the sense I
The
get from like,
fans, yeah.
yeah.
We got a flag here. Chiefs
already.
had
10 seconds in the
run
end.
the ball with Pacheco.
Penalty.
Alex
Too
Kemp
much
with the
Taylor
call here.
Swift.
Looks like we're repeating first down.
Yes.
Unsportsmanlike
Unsportsmanlike
conduct.
conduct on Johnson.
You throw him down or something.
Illegal hands to the face.
Is that?
I mean, are you, what?
That's
Wait,
like
what?
the guy that we picked in the first round.
Oh,
right?
are you
Jermaine
kidding
Johnson.
me, dude?
Yeah.
That's
Same
that's
draft as
a
Wilson, I think,
piss
right?
poor
This
call.
is giving
dude.
the Chiefs solid field position.
Yeah.
We talked
No, here
about
it is.
avoiding
Here it is,
Sack,
dude.
strip sack, punch Kelsey in the face, dude.
Oh, come on,
Oh,
dude,
I
there
kind
you
of
go.
thought someone stripped it for a second.
Pacheco looks like he got
Yeah.
about a yard
Don't
there.
you think
Isaiah
Sauce
Pacheco,
guard
dude.
the best receiver? Like, forget about the sides. Like, the size
You
of
know,
the fields.
I think it depends
Yeah.
on the matchup. Like against the Chiefs, I don't know if they really have a
Andy
best receiver. You know, so
Yeah,
this
no,
game it
I'm
probably
saying,
makes
like, in
sense.
general.
But like when you have that like really good, like a Stephon Diggs, like
Yeah,
probably
dude,
makes
like, he's
sense.
gotta-
You know? But remember, Richard always used to play left
That's what I'm
cornerback.
saying.
Yeah,
I know, dude. No, you can't have that. You got to play both sides. Or
Second
just,
and 8
just,
here.
just cover the best
Mahomes
receiver.
Mahomes dropping back, throws to
Travis
Kelsey.
They're gonna show
Are
Taylor
they going to go to
Swift.
Swift?
Yeah,
Are they
no
gonna go to
doubt.
Swift?
No doubt.
There's Kelsey.
If they weren't in the hurry up, they would. they're not in a hurry
And, oh no!
Come on, let's
Maybe,
see.
maybe
Let's
the
see it.
producer said not to.
Yeah, maybe the director's
It's
a
like,
football fan.
hold off. We're going to show her like 100 times. Don't worry.
But look at Kelsey there. I mean, running free through the
Literally,
Jet
like, what are we
defense.
doing
You
there?
can't
Is that
have
Whitehead
Mosley-
right there?
You can't have,
Oh,
yeah,
no.
but you can, that's DJ Reed right there
Yeah,
making
yeah.
the tackle. But you can't have Mosley guarding Travis Kelsey. That's not going to work.
No way.
Chiefs
And
run a
it's
little
like,
motion.
what do you know? They run someone with a
Mahomes
motion.
on
Yeah,
the
dude.
move,
Oh,
and he finds
Kelsey wide open in the middle.
Looked like Mosley was in the area to defend him. Like I just said,
What are you
you
doing? Can't
guard
just do that,
Kelsey.
dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
I could guard.
So
Kelsey better
another
than
first
that,
down
dude.
for
You
the
fucking
Chiefs
kidding me?
here.
Go out there right now,
The
dude.
Jets defense bleeding here early on. Can
Bleeding.
they get a
You
stop,
really might as well
a
put.
sack,
You might as well
a
put
pick?
sauce on Kelsey. Seriously.
Maybe sauce on offense too.
Yeah, sure, dude.
Just have him and Garrett Wilson run the go routes.
For the Wildcat. That'd be insane.
Sure, Zach Wilson play defense. With that, DJ Reed, let's go, dude. A big stop here. 1st and 10, strip sack.
In motion again. And that's the type
Trick
of
play,
handoff.
dude, yeah.
Sky Moore here to the outside. That's going to be about a gain of 7 here, setting up 2nd and 3rd. So the Chiefs moving the ball here. Jets defense needing a stop.
Good
needing
play
a
calling
negative
so
play.
far by Andy Reid.
Andy Reid. I
I will
mean,
say.
I think really, I think he's the best
Yeah.
coach in the NFL.
They're
I
getting
mean,
picked
again,
apart.
like, you know, he uses his plays very well.
Yeah.
He knows that, like, you know, defenses are keying on Kelsey.
Yep.
If he finds him open, that's great. But now, like, some smoke and mirrors here, you know, and an interesting, you know, creative running play. You know, that's your typical handoff.
And I think they
Yeah.
went in motion
Yeah.
on like half the plays. The Jets
Literally
don't do
every
that the
single
whole
play,
game.
dude.
No.
Pacheco straight up the middle here. Looks like he's getting stopped for
Good
a
job.
loss of
Good job.
1.
Good job, Jets. Jets defense.
Setting
Let's go.
down, setting
The
up 3rd and
defensive
3.
line, Lonnie,
We talked about last
Michael,
game. The third
Josh.
down
Oh, Saleh's
defense
tight already.
not getting off the field. This would be a big
Yeah.
stop. You know, make the Chiefs kick a field goal
I think you're going to see Saleh in the box with Taylor Swift by halftime, dude.
if they're getting crushed.
Have a good
Drinking.
night.
Have a great night, Mike.
So Mahomes here, 3rd and 3 out of the gun. Little
Talking to you.
motion, of course, before the snap. Drops back.
And, you know, Mahomes immediately
Nope.
just rolls
And
out. There's a flag.
incomplete.
Wow.
There
Nice.
is a flag. Is there a flag?
Not that there was, dude, because he
Yeah.
kind of
No
pushed
flag,
him
no
down.
flag.
He
No,
didn't
no
ask him for
flags.
one.
No
Yeah.
flag.
Solid.
Looks
Great job,
like
great
the
job, Solid.
Chiefs are going
Good
to
job.
kick a field goal here.
Suck the
Harrison
Chief.
Butker trotting out. Looks like this will be a chip shot.
You think he's going to fake it?
No. So the Cowboys do that.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, if I'm Andy Reid, I would fake it because I'm going to have more opportunities here.
More. No, you're not, because it's just going to score
But I
40
think he's
points,
just thinking,
and
like,
they're going to score.
Great defense
We're
over
not
there.
going to have problems scoring.
Who's that? Carter
We'll just
second?
score
Michael
as many
Carter?
as
Yeah, I
possible.
think so.
Michael Carter the
I think
second?
so.
Dude, because the receivers did the little crisscross
Crossing route.
But he
Bucker
stayed
here
on
for
his man.
37,
That's
a little
tough.
longer than an extra point. It's up, and it
it's
is good.
good down the
3-0
middle.
Here
Chiefs
comes
here.
Zach. Quack
Zach
attack.
Wilson
Zach
and the Jet
attack, dude.
offense about
Zach
to go to
attack.
work here.
I see a lot of red in the stadium here, dude.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
The
Chiefs
Chiefs probably
fans are
travel
around,
well.
and
They're all
then- but
fair
then,
weather.
You know what I mean? Think
They
of
don't
how
wanna see
far
Taylor
away they
Swift,
live,
that's
so
all,
it's a
yeah.
chance to come to New York for the weekend.
New Jersey.
But, like, they can go to New York.
No, yeah, I know.
That's what
You know,
they're
you
going
can
to
go
do.
back
I'm here. They're not
and
going
forth,
to
Tony.
chill at the Meadowlands Sportsbook. Like,
No, yeah, Meadowlands Sportsbook.
It's right next to the stadium.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
They always advertise it on ESPN Radio.
Interesting. I wonder who goes there because I would never go there, dude.
To the Meadowlands Sportsbook?
Yeah.
Well, I've never
Why not?
seen it, but if it's like an awesome place where like you watch the games, like a bunch of huge TVs,
Right.
good drink deals,
Right.
like I mean, why wouldn't you?
Because I feel like it's just be riddled with, you know, vagabonds.
What do you mean?
Like undesirable people. You're in the Meadowlands.
Jersey?
Yeah, Jersey people.
But maybe close to the stadium.
Josh is a
passionate
Jersey
fans.
person.
Yeah, Josh is Jersey. Renee's Jersey.
Yeah.
Do you not like New Jersey? Do you not like New Jersey, Tony?
No, I think it's not that bad, I guess.
think he's pretty solid, dude.
I think there are worse states.
You've been to Hoboken, right?
Or a lot of better states. I've been to Hoboken, yes. Hoboken has the last few
I like
years pretty awesome. Dude.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, definitely.
Have you been there?
Good food. Yeah.
Have you seen Kana or no?
No, I didn't
Mark
spot him.
Hanna?
I did not see him.
No,
The kid
no.
that lived in Sanford with us,
No.
random, was from Hoboken.
Really?
Yeah.
He's there now.
But it's all the Sinatra stuff.
you guys are pretty tight.
Is it tough to park? I heard though.
Yes.
In Hoboken, it's at the city almost. It's like a little
Same thing.
mini Brooklyn.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
But dude, yeah, the Meadowlands Sportsbook. Dude.
I'm never gonna go there. Wait,
You're
right
in
now?
there.
I'll go there if you want to go.
See
I guess.
you there.
I'll
I
see
mean,
you
I'm
at the
just-
Meadowlands Sportsbook, brother.
I'm just all for
Meeting
it though.
you
If I'm
there,
gonna
yeah.
watch the game out, have a couple pops, whatever. I just want it to be somewhere comfortable because, some of these sports
Right.
books, they have like full couches and stuff. Like that's kind of nice, like to be able to
Yeah,
watch the game
that's
on the
very
big
true. I
screen.
do enjoy comfortability.
If you're gonna go,
Yeah,
obviously at home.
You're so
very
inclined.
Yeah, if you're so inclined. I would come. I'm comfortable here.
Yeah,
I come right here.
One thing I was gonna say too,
Love coming
just
here.
kind of wrapping up this Bills Dolphins conversation. What Miami's done, the emphasis on speed. You look
Yeah,
at
dude.
like the
Very
fastest
fast.
bursts on all runs in the whole league. They have
Ridiculous.
the top 5.
Yeah.
And that rookie Devon
Arcane?
Akane, I think it's
Arcane. I think it's
third
Arcane,
rounder
yeah,
from
Arcane,
Texas A&M. I
Arcane.
mean, he had 4
Wow, 8
touchdowns
carries,
last week,
101 yards.
Another 2 touchdowns, 100 yards this week.
Wow.
Then you have Tyreek Hill, Jalen
Yeah.
Waddle. The Dolphins have done a really good job of that.
Yeah, Waddle had that crazy catch today too. That was like almost tipped and then intercepted, but they ended up grabbing it.
Yeah.
But again, on top of that speed, I mean, you have Tua, who I mean, he gets the ball. I feel like he gets the ball out so quick after the snap. I mean, he's so quick to just like look at his man, recognize what he's looking at the line of scrimmage, and anticipate what the defense is going to do and make the right decision. Of course, obviously this week is the best example. However, you can't doubt his talent. You can't doubt the speed of the Miami Dolphins. They certainly did meet their match today, but like I said, I mean, I think on any day it could be anyone's game.
Yeah, absolutely. Zach Wilson going to work here. 1st and 10.
All right, here we go.
From
Let's
the
go, baby.
25-yard line.
Here we
Under center here. Brees Hall in the backfield.
Oh, they're gonna run it. Oh well, wow, kind of play
Come on,
action,
dude.
kind
A
of collapse.
pass, and
Quick,
Wilson
quick. Oh.
batted down, incomplete.
Holy
So we'll get
shit
2nd and
balls,
10
dude.
here. Looked like they were going for the kill shot on the first down.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, they were.
I would have liked it if they completed it.
I will say Zach Wilson had maybe 3 seconds.
Do you think
Like-
nobody's open or like?
Oh no, he
I mean,
can't
just-
read.
But like
He's
immediate.
like blind reading defenses. Like he
Yeah, but
cannot
I mean,
read
dude, I mean, look at that. Immediately, you have pocket collapsing in front of your face. Like,
the line is
what
tough.
are you gonna do there, dude? Like, you try to go deep.
having a
You
shit
have
line is
you have
tough.
no time, bro.
Yeah, but they showed all the time.
Dude, I
He
swear to God,
misses
they hand
wide
off
open.
of the shotgun. It'd be so stupid. Okay, nice. All right, that was a nice
Complete
quick
to
pass,
Garrett
dude. There we
Wilson.
go.
Take that.
For
Looks
like
like
maybe
it was
4
a gain
yards.
of three or 4 yards here.
I'll bet my money on 4.
Setting up third
Zach
and medium.
Wilson.
All right, let's see now. Come on, get a nice
Pick
get a nice first down
hit
conversion.
Wilson
dude.
for 30.
Yeah.
Like do it.
Just do it.
Yeah.
Play action.
So Wilson
just bomb it.
35.
Forget
So they
about
actually
play
get a
action.
good spot here.
Let's go, baby. Third and 5.
from
Big
the
third
30.
down. Let's go, baby.
Can Wilson pick up
From
the
this
first down
gun,
here?
baby.
I think
Let's
on
go.
Michael Carter to the right of him.
Extra
in the
protection.
backfield
Love
here.
that. Love
Wilson,
that.
bottom of the screen.
Yes.
Screen.
Drops back. He's looking for Wilson. and
Oh!
it's incomplete.
Damn.
No flags on the play. So the Jets go 3 and out and will punt
I
away
can't tell
to
if that
Kansas City.
was a good throw.
I
or
think
not.
that was a little bit past.
Like
him,
where did he?
dude.
Let's look at it
Where did he
this
put
way.
it?
Yeah, there was some pressure. Michael Carter, by the way, did nothing. He just like,
Let's see.
Where did he put it?
I don't
So,
know.
I
They were
couldn't
on the
even-
same page. They were not on the same page.
yeah, they were not. I don't think.
Seemed like a bad throw. I mean, I think if you get it near Garrett Wilson,
Yeah.
he'll catch it. But Morstead to punt it away here. Looks like I think this.
Nice punt. He's going to field it, and he's going to get a few yards before getting tackled. Look at the 27, maybe.
Washington with the return.
Little pick six here. Little pick
TV
six.
timeout. Give us a second.
Dude, let's go defense.
Defense takes a
okay?
big stop here. One game that was pretty ridiculous from earlier today. How about the Rams in overtime, 29-23 over the Colts, had a 23-0 lead, blew that, but then were able to score on their first drive in overtime. Stafford to Puka Nakua who had 9 receptions, 163 yards, has completely busted on the scene here.
Busted.
These records, every week he's setting the record for most receptions to start a career. Really unbelievable what the Rams are doing. Cooper Kupp coming back next week. So you would think there's a lot of optimism here, despite letting that lead go. At the end of the day, picking up the road win here to go to 2-2.
Right.
Yeah, dude. I mean, listen, I think the LA Rams are a type of team that I feel are always going to be hard to put away. We know that Indianapolis, can kind of, I guess, get the ball rolling. Richardson, kind of coming back from concussion, right?
Yes. Minshew starting last week.
Minshew started last week, so a little tough. But, I mean, he stayed clean, no interceptions. Completion percentage is 11 for 25, not that great. But still threw for 200 yards.
Second half was really good.
Exactly. It took some time for him to kind of develop. Again, slow start for Indianapolis. They scored no points in the first half. So, again, you don't score any points. Obviously, you get down early, kind of tough to come back. The Ryder Cup, dude. But, yeah, I mean, I think the Colts, Richardson could be a type of quarterback that could be a little lethal. But, again, I think, matchup against the Rams, again, I mean, it's kind of tough to kind of expect this team to come out on a winning side. Again, especially if you're just not firing on all cylinders to start off. I mean, you can't be
The Rams. Yeah.
The Rams doing well. The Colts, again, scoring 0 points in the first half like that. You're just not going to win.
Yeah.
How could you expect that to have a big comeback? I understand you forced the overtime. You held the Rams to only 3 points in the second half. But again, still, I mean, just, it's too little too late at that point.
Yeah. And speaking of what Nakua has done, so through his first 4 games, he has 39 receptions on 52 targets, 501 yards receiving, and 1 touchdown. The game logs 15 for 119, 20 for 147, and 9 for 163. And throwing a 5 and 72. The fact that they have him, they have Van Jefferson, and then to add Cooper Kupp, hard to think that the Rams aren't going to, contend for a playoff spot.
Oh yeah, easily here. I mean,
Stafford looks healthy.
Stafford is healthy, which is
He
great.
got banged up today, but overall his arm looks pretty good.
Yeah, and he's
Stafford's healthy.
someone.
You always got a shot to win the game.
And again, he's someone who knows the difference between being injured and being hurt. I mean, the guy's not going to be kind of someone to fold a little early because he's bruised up or whatever. He can have, some lingering issues and still throw for 300 yards. We've seen that before. He was protected very well. He sacked twice. Did throw that 1 interception. But you said, I mean, the offensive power there, with Nakua and even Higbee too.
Mahomes running for the first down on 2nd and 10.
Yeah,
kind of
it's so
annoying,
much
dude.
time.
Ridiculous. Defense not doing well here for the Jets. But again, LA is a very talented team, so you would expect them to do well, to be competitive in the playoffs.
Yeah.
And it would be nice to see because I feel like, obviously won the Super Bowl last season, absolute dog shit.
With the Super Bowl.
That's sad. I mean, that's really sad. They were had one of the worst follow-up seasons to winning the Super Bowl, in NFL history. That's a sad story.
You don't really
want to see that, dude. And honestly, I'm a big McVay fan too.
You like McVay?
Yeah, he's a good coach. He's personable. He's still young. I mean, him and Stafford seem to be quite. He gets good culture for LA, dude. Good, great culture guy, dude.
Big culture guy.
Big culture guy.
McVay is the mold of the coach the Jets need to bring in if they eventually, move on.
Yeah.
Robert Saleh.
When they do.
Young, offensive,
innovative.
We have. When was the last time we had an offensive head coach?
Dude, never.
I don't know why they're so obsessed with having an
They're
offensive
stupid.
head coach.
Yeah,
It
They're
doesn't make
stupid.
sense.
They are
Still the
stupid.
only thing that could be
The
there.
defense doesn't even do.
They are
do well.
stupid.
And it's 6-year Mahomes.
Oh, here's Mahomes, and he's gonna.
Short of the first. Looks like it's
yeah.
going to be 3rd and 1. Jordan Whitehead
back.
saving him with the
honestly,
tackle
dude.
there.
Why don't you just dive at his knees, dude,
Yeah, dude.
or his ankle? He's got an ankle issue, basically.
Just got a notification. Renee just landed from her California
Nice,
trip. So
Renee.
love to hear that. And she says, see everybody mañana.
Just, text you. Oh no,
Renee,
she said
welcome
it was
back.
like-
Glad you had a
Yeah,
good
yeah,
trip,
yeah.
safe flight.
Saying that's awesome.
Pumped to hear about it.
She's back. She's ready
safely,
to go.
dude.
And I'm
Yeah.
sure had a great time. Can't wait to hear about it.
Yeah, full recap tomorrow.
Yeah, absolutely. How about the Eagles holding off the Commanders here? 34-31 as Isaiah Pacheco has scored a touchdown here for the Chiefs. 9-0 pending the extra point.
Oh my God! Yeah.
And Taylor Swift hugging Brittany Mahomes there. Just what we all wanted to see.
Brittany Mahomes, dude.
Isn't that so crazy? Isn't that so cool?
Wow.
Michael,
Taylor Swift.
5 minutes on that, please.
I hate it.
Could you elaborate?
I hate them both. Worst humans.
Brittany Mahomes too.
I don't know about
She's
Brittany,
annoying.
but she's annoying though.
Annoying.
Yeah, dude, it's kind of tough, dude.
It's
Come on,
garbage.
Jazz.
dude.
Come
It's
on.
garbage. So waste of time, dude. It's like, why do we need to like? This happens all the time. Like athletes, celebrities date.
Yeah.
Who gives a shit?
Everybody's a rat.
You know, it's like,
Yeah.
why? I don't care. Could care less, dude.
Yeah, I could
Or
care
is it
less
couldn't
right now,
care
dude.
less?
Couldn't care less because I care so
Yes,
much.
that
I
one.
don't care at all. Yeah.
Who do you
Don't care at all,
Who do you
dude.
like better, Swift or Kelsey?
Swift.
Wow, yeah. Me
What
too.
about Swift or Mahomes?
Mahomes?
Like Mrs. Mahomes
Yeah.
or
Oh.
Swift, definitely.
Yeah. He just has such a serious face on today.
For me?
Yeah, no, it's
It's tough, dude.
But what do you think? I kind of called this. Almost won. They were up, I guess, 17-10 and a half. Commanders lose to the Eagles 34-31 in OT. Eagles only the second team in the league at 4-0 here.
Crazy.
But the Commanders giving them a run. They're the
Yeah,
only
dude.
team to beat the Eagles the
Oh.
last 22 regular season games. That is unbelievable.
Wait, the only team to beat the Eagles
Is the Commanders. They beat them last season.
the last 22 regular
Yes.
season games. That's crazy.
Yeah, you don't even think about that.
Yeah, I know. That's really nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess maybe something about the Eagles, the Commanders just kind of step up, I guess.
Yeah.
Division. I don't know, man.
Good coaching. Ron Rivera, veteran coach.
That's true. He is a veteran coach. He's with the Panthers like forever, right?
Yeah. They went to the Super Bowl against the Broncos.
Cam Newton, yeah,
MVP.
undefeated season.
How about AJ Brown?
Almost.
We talked about this before the show. 9 for 175, two
Have your
scores,
tests.
and then get tested for PEDs after the game.
Are you kidding me?
No, randomly selected, dude.
Oh, dude, that's so tough.
Whatever.
So now he's what, suspended
no,
or is he?
I don't even
bolted?
care. Like, who cares? If you're not doing anything, you're not doing anything. Like, you know?
Do we get results in? We test positive here, right? We test positive.
No. They don't know.
Yeah, they wouldn't know yet.
But I'm
come
just
on,
saying.
it's not
I'm
gonna
just
be
saying. Like,
positive.
if you're not taking anything, then like,
And he wouldn't-
whatever.
He wouldn't post that.
It's like,
He was
all
gonna
right,
test
if you wanna-
positive. Like,
Oh yeah. So we're fine right, now.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. It's like,
oh, just
I thought you
the
brought
point,
it up
the
because it was
immediate
like,
reaction,
yeah.
immediate reaction.
Well, you never know. I mean, again, if you're innocent, what are you worried about, dude?
Yeah.
Right.
Correct. It's only the guilty.
But what do you think? The Eagles 4-0
Guilty.
were all one possession wins. Do you think that they're kind of playing with fire here?
I mean, hey, man. I mean, they're a team who's incredibly talented. I know I talked about it a lot where they lost quite a few guys right from last season. However, I mean, it's those great teams that win within one possession. Like doesn't matter. Like you can win 21-0. That's great, but it's like when you have the pressure on, when you need to score a touchdown in this drive, we need to stop the other the offending players here on a drive. Like that's what makes great teams, and the Eagles are doing that. They're coming up big in big spots. Excuse me. You mentioned overtime. Obviously that stat line I'm sure was in the heads too of Eagles players, knowing the Commanders were the last team to beat them in the regular season in the past 20 games. Crazy, dude. They undoubtedly knew that, and to kind of face the Commanders in a tight game and come out on top, and that is what makes you a great team.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's go.
So we'll see if they can continue their strong play here in the coming weeks. We saw Baltimore take out the Browns 28-3, so a lot of talk going into this one.
Dude.
We expected Baltimore to struggle, but the whole thing is we didn't realize that Deshaun Watson would miss this game with a shoulder injury. So rookie Dorian Thompson-Robinson, 19-36, 3 interceptions. So couldn't get anything going through the air. Lamar Jackson had 4 touchdowns, 2 through the air and 2 on the ground. Ravens go to 3-1 here. Even with Watson being out, I was really surprised that it was this much of a blowout.
What, really though?
Just because Baltimore, like we've talked about,
Let's
go up the middle.
Brees
First down.
first down here.
Nice.
So picking up about 11 yards on that run. But do you think that this really means anything going forward, or it's the whole
For the Browns?
for both teams? That
Both
DTR is getting the start. He's not Deshaun Watson, and that's why they got blown out.
Yeah, I think so. Again, I mean, I watching the Browns, I would probably maybe have expected their defense to do better and not give up 28 points to the Ravens. But again, like, you watch the Browns, I think a lot of that team, a lot of that effort was coming because of Watson. He is that type of player, that quarterback who's very versatile, very elusive, very electric.
There you go,
That
Zach.
can really, that can really lift the team up, like on both sides of the ball. And I think, again, like I saw it this season, like they were leading, they were following Deshaun Watson. He was certainly leading the team. So I think that's why it's such a big blow in terms of why Watson, why they performed without
Yeah, his
Watson.
first good game too.
And dude, we were talking about the last couple of games. Like, he is getting better.
Yeah, he was.
He was slinging the
The
ball.
previous game, he played really well.
Exactly, dude. He was a lot of the momentum, and obviously, like without him, they were dead in their tracks.
Oh yeah.
Come on, Zach.
And I think the Ravens, again, like Lamar Jackson's been in the league. This Ravens team has been together for a while. They're a team that can take advantage of any team that has weaknesses.
Yeah.
So I don't think any more highly of the Ravens, and I don't think any lowly, I guess, of the Browns. But if they continue without Watson, with shoulder injury, you say?
Yeah. I would think he'll be back next week. Like, he was trying to play.
Yeah.
Couldn't get clear.
I think he's gonna be fine.
Yeah, they'd be fine too.
Quick little thing.
Quick little thing.
I will say though, man, these Jets uniforms are really solid. I really
Just got to
enjoy
score
them.
some touchdowns.
Yeah, it'd be nice if they were nasty in them. Mike, you like
third
this,
and
you like
one
these
here.
uniforms?
Wilson in the shotgun. Brees Hall to the right.
Damn, I can't hear him.
I said, yeah.
All right. Yeah, I think they're the best ones they got.
Incomplete here.
Damn, that's
throw
Interested
into
to see
double
if the
coverage,
Jets,
dude.
It looks like they're gonna punt.
No.
I don't agree with this.
QB sneak.
Yeah,
Here we
because I mean,
go.
we're gonna let them score a touchdown
they
again.
should just go for it.
Bad call here. I mean, maybe you go fake punt. I don't know, but
No,
also he
not
could have
like you.
scrambled for that. He could have
Yeah,
definitely got the
yeah.
first down. Got him.
Fucking stupid read, dude.
Come on,
Stupid
just go
read.
for it. Like,
Let's
just
see if
go
there's
for
any,
it.
any trickery here, fellas.
Take a little risk.
They're not creative enough because they're stupid.
Be
Roll
a
out,
little
punt, maybe.
innovative.
Stupid Jeff's coaching.
Nope. Punting it away. So
Man,
Mahomes will get the ball
Come
again.
on, bro. I mean, good punt.
Chiefs
but
fair
like-
catch at the 10. So they're going to have to drive.
Oh my fuck! Come on.
89 yards here to score a touchdown. They go to Swift again.
Wait, that girl next to Swift
and
is
they
Brittany
go to
Mahomes
commercial.
in the black shirt?
I didn't see there, but she is in the box.
Oh, she's in the box?
That could have been.
She was touching Ryan Reynolds' face.
What did you think? Baker and the Bucks, Tony, 3-1, beating the Saints on the road here. Baker Mayfield, 3 touchdowns. Mike Evans leaving this game with a hamstring injury.
Not good. He'll be back, though.
But pretty kind of a statement win here for Baker. Chris Godwin, 8 for 114 as well. We talked about them potentially being a lot better than everyone thinks, and they go out and beat a division rival on the road. I mean, I think it's pretty impressive.
Yeah, I think so too. You mentioned on the road, divisional rival, and I think, last week's performance from Mayfield was certainly lackluster.
Right.
So I think a lot of people were thinking, all right, like, if anything, he'll be inconsistent. Maybe he can have an average game here, but 3 touchdowns, 346 yards, 25 of 32, pretty solid completion percentage. And like you said, like Mike Evans going down, hamstring injury, to start to link up with Godwin for 8 receptions, 114 yards. I think that was great, dude. And even Baker Mayfield had 31 yards on the ground as well with 8 carries. He was looking confident in the pocket. Again, like entirely different from what he looked like last week. And against the Saints, I mean, you know how I feel about Derek Carr and the Saints. I really don't think that they were very good to begin with. I really don't like the whole Taysom Hill thing. I know Kamara was
Running pretty well today, 11 for 51.
151, yeah, not bad. But again, Derek Carr, 23 of 37, 127 yards. I feel like not a lot was getting. I mean, they didn't score a touchdown.
3.4 yards per attempt. I watched this whole
That's
game.
not good.
That's
Every
insane, dude.
throw was a check down. How about Alvin Kamara? 13 catches for 33 yards. I've never seen that.
Why-
2.5 yards per catch.
Why is he
Just doesn't want to take a chance.
really? You think so?
Yeah.
Nervous.
I guess. Yes. And it's
Yeah.
like you have receivers to stretch the field. Chris Olave
Michael
only
Thomas.
had 1 catch for 4
Yeah,
yards.
it's kind of ridiculous.
Derek Carr, I don't know. I don't know if this is going to work in New Orleans.
I think I kind of thought he was done going into this year. I would have hoped, again, for someone like him. He's a sad story, too. riddled with injury. The Raiders organization was, anything but a good foundation or culture there. Do we know that? So for Derek Carr here to come out and not look great, I mean, suppose he didn't throw any interceptions, but he didn't throw any touchdown passes. Dude, he didn't throw anything. They didn't score a touchdown. Like, that, for me, falls certainly on the shoulders of your quarterback. I mean, he leads your offense. Obviously, it's Pacheco here. Gains about 8 yards. A nice little handoff up the middle.
First down, so the Chiefs getting a good chunk, setting up a second short here.
Travis
I kind of
Kelce,
interested.
here we go.
I kind of know what you're going to say here, Matt, but I kind of want to just get an exact your feedback here. We know how you feel about the Cowboys, but were you a little riled to see the Patriots get absolutely smacked like that today? In Belichick's face walking on the field, 38-3.
The thing with the Cowboys is just their fans, dude. Their fans are just really annoying. I mean, they always think they're gonna win. This and that. It's like, well, no, you haven't done anything to prove otherwise. So I don't know why you're always on your high horse.
Your high horse.
So
dude.
dude, Tony, am I wrong?
No, you're right.
There's so many. They're all over the country and the world or whatever. They're one of those teams.
Yeah.
There's so many around here. It is crazy. There's a lot in Jersey. I feel like.
Yeah, there are.
Your favorite
they're
place.
nationwide though. They're nationwide.
They are.
But Patriots.
But obviously, don't like the Pats either. It's nice. Belichick, how are you? Here's a nice little L for you. Here's the Chiefs.
My God.
Pacheco out in
There's a
space.
flag,
There is
there's a flag.
so this could be coming back.
Matt Bendetto says, "Settle down, Brian Barnaby."
Benny checking in. That's a surprise. And he's saying that because he's a big Pats fan. So 38-3, that's a tough one. But we know the story. I mean, I know the Cowboys have a good defense, but Mac Jones is not. It's not going to work. It's not going to work.
Belichick was tight, dude.
Yeah, and Jones was pulled late for Bailey Zappi.
Oh no. Is it because Mac Jones possibly sucks, dude?
Yeah, I mean, I would say so. It's crazy though because his rookie year,
holding
he
on the
pretty
defense,
good,
dude.
and that's a defensive holding, so
dude.
that will be declined.
I don't know. They may replay, but I mean,
such a good coach.
dude, dude, like
Bring back Herm, Michael. Or
like this play.
Herm would be
holding-
solid. AFC Championship.
Herm would be solid, dude.
Sorry, Tony. Go ahead. No, dude, it does.
No, I was just saying the way that Kansas City, their formation at the line of scrimmage was crazy because you had Mahomes in the gun with Pacheco behind him, and then a player on his left and right, and then they all roll they all ran a
pistol
route.
formation.
Dude. Yeah, they all run for a route. You have 3 guys coming out of the backfield running a route. That's ridiculous. And of course, it's off of play action too. What the fuck, dude?
This is like it's kind of like starting out a game down 10-0 in the second inning,
And
even though it's 10-0 for football, it's a little different. It's not. It's not though for this.
It's not like baseball.
But yeah, that was an absolute demolition.
Here we go, dude.
of the
Under
Patriots.
center is Mahomes.
But you guys think the past couple of years we've seen
Nice.
them
Here we go.
kind of be able to get back to around 500. Do you think this is finally the year where they win 4 games? What do you think about
The Jets?
The Patriots.
The Patriots. I mean,
Probably win
1
5
and
or 6
they only have 1 win so far. They're 1 and 3,
Jets,
dude. Wait, there's about the Patriots.
Yeah, I'm saying their only win is against the Jets.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, 4-win season. I mean, hey, listen, if they continue to struggle with the quarterback position, yeah. We'll say. Would you say they were 4-13 this
Yeah,
season?
I think that's what that was my prediction. Yeah.
They have Saints next, then Raiders, then Bills, then Dolphins.
Mahomes wide open there. I think
God.
that's great. The tight end.
Yeah.
17-0.
Sayonara,
17-0 Chiefs here.
Do you think they break 70, dude?
I think that they're going to score at least 50. Definitely.
When does Mahomes come out of the game?
Start of the fourth quarter, definitely.
Yeah. All right.
Any thoughts, Tony? I mean, should Saleh just get fired right now?
I mean, yeah, I guess so, dude. That guy was wide fucking open.
I mean, that's what You know what I mean? We could talk about the offense all we want, but you can't play defense like this.
Yeah.
I mean, they're just completely
Like,
bleeding.
it's like sick, dude. You had 3 guys within 5 yards of him. That's awesome. What?
I don't know. Just like it's like you're gonna say something kind of like they're beat.
I mean, it is beat.
17-0, dude.
Yeah.
Mahomes, that was his 200th career touchdown pass.
Fastest
to reach 200 touchdown pass.
in 84 games it was, dude. That's good. I bet his wife is happy.
On that note,
Yeah, that's all she wrote.
yes.
Oh, you're leaving,
I love
buddy.
it. Yes.
Hi, dude.
Great to have you, though.
Another great shout out, Horseshoe,
Yes, dude, phenomenal stuff.
the company,
Great having you.
the show,
Michael.
all of us. Love you guys.
Love you too, dude.
Pleasure as always, dude. Michael, producer
Peace, brother.
extraordinaire. Does anybody need anything for it, Tony? Lauren?
Can I just get a
set, bud.
water? Yeah,
No, I'm good right now, dude. Thank you.
appreciate it.
all set.
Yeah.
Thanks, brother.
Tony, shocked. Bengals 1-3, 27-3 to the Titans today. Burrow under 170 through the air.
Excuse me. Yeah, dude, super surprised. I'm pretty sure, like, we were talking about the game. I mean, I think we were all pretty evenly like, let's go Bengals. Ryan Tannehill, who guy sucks. Even Henry, has had some good games. 22 carries, 122 yards with a touchdown. Obviously, a rushing touchdown.
Thanks, bro.
I mean, again, like maybe not necessarily surprised that the Titans are scoring 27 points. I mean, 21 points in the second quarter is definitely a lot, but I mean, the Bengals, 3 points. What are we doing, dude?
I mean,
With that talent?
Do you think it's more though than that Burrow's calf isn't healthy, or do you think there's something in the locker room, just some type of rift going through the team?
I don't know. I mean, I could not imagine. I mean, even if Burrow does have issues with his calf, I mean, again, you have Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, even Joe Mixon. I mean, these players here, like, you should be able to find a way to score a touchdown, dude.
Right. Yeah.
Let alone maybe a couple more field goals at least. You take for one field goal in the first quarter, and then you had absolutely nothing like the rest of the game. I'm checking on some of these team stats here. When you were 2 for 9 on third downs, you tried to go on fourth down, got stuffed. Only 211 total yards, dude. I mean, you just were not getting anything going, and you had the same amount of drives that the Tennessee Titans had. You both had 9 drives. And the Titans, obviously, almost double your total yards with 400. You just were not efficient at all, dude. Just nothing was good there. And sacked 3 times, so it's not even like, I don't know, get sacked 3 times. I mean, yeah, getting sacked is never good, but I mean, it's not like the offensive line was breaking down that much to the point where Burrow was forced to be mobile, and you think, oh, well, the calf, he's mobile, not working. And you talk again, like someone like Joe Burrow too. I mean, he should be able to get the ball out of his hand quickly off the line of scrimmage here, hitting Jamar Chase in a slant and letting him run that, get some yards after the catch, dude. That should be able to work.
I think too, though, he's pretty banged up, and
Burrow.
they didn't want to start out 0-4. Otherwise, if they had started out 2-0, they would have benched him when he got hurt. But the fact that they were 0-2, they wanted to make sure the season didn't get away from them. But I think, unfortunately for them, it might get away anyway.
And again, I mean, a calf injury is something that lingers around, dude. You got to figure it out. Mark Sanchez bobblehead right there,
They're
baby.
showing all the Jets
Ryan
quarterbacks who have
Fitzpatrick,
started
dude.
recently.
Bryce
Michael
Petty.
Fitz or no? Were you a Fitz guy? Or just because of the end, you were tight? That was an amazing year.
Aaron
though,
Rodgers out of
for a
stock.
while.
It was cool, but
Fucked up, dude.
Love Brandon Marshall. Brandon Marshall, Eric Decker. That was awesome.
So yeah, I think Bengals big time trouble. Big time trouble. Just like the Jets here that had, I don't know, they lost 2 yards.
I want to
there.
ask both of you guys about this. Josh B says, "Give me Eric Bieniemy, who was the Chiefs offensive coordinator. Now he's in Washington as the head coach. So he worked under Andy Reid. He has experience, and Rex Ryan as defensive coordinator. What do you think about the Jets making that move in the offseason?"
I mean, listen, man, I don't know, dude. I don't think Rex Ryan's a respected figurehead here in the NFL. Am I wrong on that one?
Michael, Rex Ryan.
I think he's just kind of like a joke, dude, right?
So
I'm
you
scared.
don't want him near the Jets.
Like bad
Not
locker
really.
room, but locker room presence probably pretty
'Cause I
piss
feel like
poor,
he's
dude.
a
Like an
little
asshole.
fake on TV.
Yeah, I think
he
so
is.
too, dude. He's on TV. Everyone's fake.
Brees
on
Hall
TV.
lit up here, picking up about 3 yards, so
Yeah,
it's going to be
so
3rd and
30.
8, down 17-0 here. 2:32 left in the first quarter. I mean, I like Bieniemy, but maybe we'll keep Rex away. We'll see what happens. So I think the Bengals are in trouble. We'll have to see what happens. But also, just kind of looking at the games here, the Chargers, they're out. They were without Bosa. They were without Derwin James, and obviously Mike Williams just tore his ACL last week. They beat the Raiders 24-17. Herbert only 167 through the air. Did have 2 rushing touchdowns and a passing touchdown, as well as a pick as Garrett Wilson converts on 3rd and 7.
Let's go,
Which is
baby.
pretty surprising. The Raiders struggle. Obviously, first start of his career for Aiden O'Connell. Didn't throw a touchdown pass, 15 incompletions and a pick. A late fumble gave the Chargers the win here. Josh McDaniels, kind of like we said, even though there are injuries, we know about the Chandler Jones situation, but at 1-3, season kind of slipping away already. I mean, you think the midseason fire is a lock or no?
Absolutely, dude. Jimmy G concussion,
missed the game. First year starter Aiden O'Connell in. Did okay, but you're losing games once again and again.
Yeah.
It seems like all he does is a head coach.
Flicker. Oh, he gets sacked.
Sacked.
Oh, what the fudge,
I
dude.
missed the start of that, Michael. That
I
was
think it was a flea flicker.
No, was it really?
Oh, no, maybe I'm wrong.
But, I just think the Raiders, they might have to trade Jacobs and Adams at the deadline if they go 1-5, 1-6. See what happens.
Yeah, dude. Whatever. Oh, wow. He's wide open.
Just didn't hit him.
Who's number 10 on the Jets? Anyone?
10?
Yeah, it was a flea flicker.
10 is Alan Lazard.
Lazard. He was wide open.
Yeah. 2nd and 20.
Fucking A, dude. I could have made that throw.
No.
Maybe. I mean, I would have thrown it at least. Come on, dude. 2nd and 20, and we're doing that.
About 4 yards there. I think the Raiders are in trouble.
In big trouble. Big trouble.
Chargers,
dude.
I think anytime Justin Herbert's your quarterback, you have a chance. Just all depends on
He hasn't really impressed me
injuries
that
and the
much,
head coach
though,
as well.
Yeah.
But I think there are some injuries here. I know he only threw for 167, but I think he's really talented. It's just a matter of the team staying healthy and the coach making good decisions. We'll have to see what happens though. One of the best teams in the league this year, the San Francisco 49ers, 4-0 after a 35-16 win over the Cardinals. Brock Purdy, 283 for the year. How about 20 of 21? Talk about efficiency. Christian McCaffrey scores in his 13th straight game, 20 carries for 106 yards and 3 touchdowns. Also caught 7 passes for 71 yards and a score. Brandon Ayuk, 6 for 148. Are the Niners the best team in the NFL?
It certainly seems that way. They're one of 2 teams now undefeated still.
Yeah.
And again, we know about Brock Purdy and his story and everything like that, which is just so tremendous. But on top of that, that guy is surrounded by so much talent. A great coach. You talk about that type of culture that San Francisco has. Certainly is a winning culture. And Brock Purdy is someone who also understands his role. He understands that there is so much talent on the team. He spreads the wealth very well. Threw for 283 yards, only 1 touchdown.
Right.
So he's certainly, again, he's in the red zone. He understands why they're calling certain plays just to score and just to win. And he stays clean, no interceptions, sacked just once. Seems like he had all day in the pocket when he was throwing too. The offensive line is sound. We know what they can do on defense. We know about McCaffrey. Know about Debo. Very, very dangerous team, dude.
I just feel like if they stay healthy, they're winning the Super Bowl. I don't see how you stop them.
The only thing I can think of is Brock Purdy's, I suppose, lack of experience. But he has postseason experience already.
Right.
So it's like it's tough to even say. Like you said, if they stay healthy, who's going to take them down?
And how about an interesting stat here? We talked about Carr having under 3 yards per passing attempt. Brock Purdy had over 13 yards per pass attempt.
Ridiculous.
So throwing the ball down the field, not just a game manager. So
it was 20 of 21 too.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
20 of 21 is outrageous, dude.
Yeah, absolutely. We saw the Broncos finally win a game here, 31-28 over the Bears. Justin Fields finally with a really good game here, scoring a touchdown late to tie, but unfortunately, Denver able to kick a field goal to win this one. Fields 4 touchdowns through the air, 335 yards, but not enough. Russell Wilson, probably his best game as a Bronco, 21 to 28, 223, 3 touchdowns, and really spread the ball out, hitting a lot of different receivers. So I think Eberflus, it seems like a lock to be the first coach to be fired. I know they look better on offense, but I don't see how the Bears don't end up with the number 1 pick in the draft this year.
Yeah, 0-4 right now, 0-2 at home too. Certainly a tough loss this close, but hey man, you had 2 turnovers as an offense. Justin Fields, by the way, did not score in the fourth quarter. Scored all his points in the second and third quarter, really, which is great. You started really gelling well and getting some momentum in the second quarter, scoring 21 points. But in a tight game, again, I was when we talk about the Eagles, it's those types of teams that win within one possession late in the game. That's kind of what makes good teams great. And obviously, we know neither of these teams are great teams by any chance here. But Justin Fields, I think, is really dropping the ball because it wasn't scoring. It's not efficient.
Yeah, he's very, very hot and cold player. You know the potential's there, but just hasn't been able to really put it together on a consistent basis, especially with wins and losses. You look at the Broncos, obviously their first win under Sean Payton here. They get the Jets next week, but then they have to play the Chiefs 2 out of the 3 next weeks, play the Packers, play the Bills, play the Vikings and the Browns. So I don't know how the Broncos are going to end up with a good record this year. Obviously you could see them beating the Jets, but then the Chiefs 2 out of 3 games with, a home game with the Packers. I feel like that's a tough road.
It's a recipe for disaster, if you ask me.
Yeah, we've already seen them give up 70 points to the Miami Dolphins, so I don't know how that's going to play out. The Steelers.
Peyton is that any type of
no. First year in, and I think I wouldn't be surprised if he wants to get the first pick, get the quarterback. Kind of be able to work with his own guy and not be forced to work with Russell Wilson.
Oh yeah, do you think he tosses the blame on Russ Wilson?
I'm sure.
He seems to enjoy throwing blame around. So
yeah, so we'll have to see if that situation blows up. Jets punted here. Chiefs on first down. Looks like, did they call it incomplete? Incomplete to Travis
Yes,
Kelce.
let's go,
Second
baby.
and 10.
Safety.
Tony, are you impressed that the Houston Texans are 2-2? CJ Stroud, another 300-yard passing game, defeating the Steelers by 24. Kenny Pickett leaving this one with an injury. Looks like they might be better than we thought. It looks like, we thought it was like a curse that they got the second pick because they won that game late in the year. But the way Bryce Young has played, the way CJ Stroud has played, looks like it worked out pretty good for Houston.
Yeah, I would say so, honestly, there, Brian. CJ Stroud, like you said, I think surprising people left and right. We've seen it since week 1. He was certainly, dropping some jaws. And we know that, the Steelers definitely struggling here. Pickett injury. What was his? What did the game? An injury?
I just saw him take a big hit. Yeah. I'm not sure exactly what the injury was.
It could have been anything, but I don't know. I feel like the Steelers, big question mark in terms of the quarterback position to start off already. Now Pickett's out, potentially left knee injury.
That's not good. Could be the
Never good, dude. I think Texans really took advantage of that. They're at home too. 30 points against the Steelers. We always talk about how competitive Steelers defense can be. How competitive.
And the Chiefs.
Fumble.
Did they drop it as
no,
a fumble?
No, you say incomplete pass.
Incomplete pass. The Chiefs will punt. Jets with a chance to get on the scoreboard.
And they're punting from their own end zone, baby. This is some great defense here.
So
Finally,
Zach, if you're going to do something, do it now. How about that?
How about that, dude?
But, I think the Steelers are in trouble just because of the quarterback position.
Whoa, fucking face mask, dude. What the fuck?
Pickett reminds me of Zach Wilson. I think.
Oh, there was a flag.
I think he holds back the Steelers. They have a lot of talent on this offense, but he can't get them the ball. He looks nervous in the pocket, and he's already one of the older second-year players in the league, so I don't know if that's going to work. Trubisky, who came in relief, I don't know if he's the answer either, so could be tough sledding for the Steelers unless they acquire a veteran backup. But we'll have to see here. Is it a face mask?
Resulted in safety.
Let's go, baby.
Let's go.
Is it a safety?
Yeah, he just said it.
Wait, I don't understand.
Because this guy, I guess, he would have been sacked if he didn't commit the penalty.
Wow. And that's how the Jets get on the scoreboard.
What a loser. 74. Take a lap. So bang, baby.
Yeah. So 17-2. Chiefs punting to the Jets here. Only other game, Tony, that we didn't talk about. Vikings pick up their first win of the year against Carolina, 21-13. Cousins, 2 touchdowns, both to Justin Jefferson, who had 6 catches, 85 yards. Madison, 5 yards short of 100 at 95 on 17 carries. Bryce Young comes back from injury. Didn't look terrible, but a lot of checkdowns, 25-32, 204. Any chance that Cousins, who only threw for 139, and the Vikings can kind of, climb back to respectability, or you think just starting in that hole, it's going to be tough to be better than 500 this year?
I don't know. I think they could. Cousins again, he still leads the league in yards in the air, though. The 2 interceptions, though, he threw today were ugly interceptions.
Pick 6 on the first drive of the game.
Yeah. So I think they kind of got lucky that they were playing the Panthers, this week. Boy, they're really replaying this over and over again.
Yeah, I hate when they do that after the play's already decided.
What's the question? The guy, it was a dirty play. He fucking stuck his fingers in the face mask. Like, you're an idiot. So no, I think the Vikings. Let's look at their schedule. How about that? Look at the upcoming schedule here. To see, because I understand, Panthers. The first one, Chiefs next, then Bears, 49ers, Packers. So next 4 games alone. Let's call it the Falcons is next 5 games. I mean, I guess they can go 2-3. Packers are giving some trouble.
I don't think so. Lions 2 out of the last 3 games too, with the Packers mixed in there and the Bengals.
Yeah, Lions 2. Yeah. I mean, that is tough.
I think this is a 7-win team, and they would be better off trading Cousins to the Jets, honestly. But I don't know if the Jets are. If they lose this game, they go to 1-3. I mean, does it even make sense to bring in Kirk Cousins?
No, it doesn't. But they're not losing this game. So let's go. Big second hit here. Second attack under center. It looks like maybe calling an audible here. Doesn't like what he likes. That's why scrimmage he's looking at. And okay, I like it. Let's go, baby.
Screw you, Zach haters.
Looks like a gain of 18, Tony?
That's what I'm talking about. Yes, looks like a gain of 18 here. A little under center, play action pass. He had some deception with 2 guys in the backfield there. And Zach just confident. Has some time, too, with a man in his face.
No, but he sucks.
Let's do it again, dude. Let's do it again. Let's do it again.
Does he score a touchdown this drive?
Please, God. Please, God. Please. Please, no, God. Please.
They will.
If that happens,
Barnes,
you have to have like a little hope then, right? 1%?
Yeah.
I'll give a half.
Nice. Roll him out, baby. Athleticism. Oh.
Let's go.
Let's go, baby.
Alan Lazard.
Shove it. Barnes.
Catching that one.
Yes.
I want to say that might be the 15th.
Aaron Rodgers likes what he sees.
Rodgers.
Show Taylor
cheering
Swift
the
now.
Jets on here.
Yeah,
Let's
screw
go, baby.
Taylor Swift.
Yeah, you want to.
What a catch,
What a
dude.
catch.
I've always liked Alan Lazard. Huge receiver.
I've always liked
6'5".
Zach
Yeah,
Wilson.
the big body, dude. Zach Wilson again with a man in his face.
Yeah, Barnes.
Let's go, dude.
17
Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, I know.
What's so funny about that, dude?
No, I'm saying we're talking smack. Like they're leading.
Again, play action, roll out. Let's go, dude. That wasn't. Ooh.
Get tossed.
This drive reminds me of that drive he had against the Patriots last game. But the whole thing here, more time left after this one. Can he do it multiple times? Because that's what last time we thought. He drives them down the field, they score.
No, I've never seen this Zach
Got
before.
to finish off this drive,
I mean,
and then have more drives that look
right.
like this. We don't see these type of drives
No,
on
we
the
don't.
Jets.
You like to
and
drive.
I will say, I think we've seen some of Zach Wilson's best plays today.
Yeah, literally of his career.
So far.
Just now in this drive.
We had trips right here.
Okay.
Don't like that play at all.
Not bad.
But it ends up in a gain of about 4, so it's 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2. 3rd and short here. Let's see if McDaniels has a nice 3rd down play. 3rd and short play. This
3rd and 3.
This should be your wheelhouse right now. Okay, like you have the perfect play call for this scenario.
I would just
Let's go,
jet
dude.
sweep Garrett Wilson.
Yeah, I like that. Let's do it. Zach reading the defense intently.
Looks like we have a
Whistles
timeout.
timeout. called by Kansas City. They are scared.
Sal honestly looks scared though. Did you see his face?
Because his fucking job is on the line, dude.
You think his job's on the line?
Absolutely, dude. Come on. Zach Wilson. Look at that. Snap the pass here. Getting it out quick. 2.12 seconds, dude.
Stop it.
Next one. 2.39 seconds. I've been talking about elite athleticism. 2.5 seconds we're at here. Reading, checking down.
What do we think about Lazard? That was a terrible throw, Lonnie. Talking about the throw to Lazard.
I mean,
He's just a hater. He wishes he had a good quarterback. He has Daniel Jones.
Like he threw the ball. If Zach wasn't throw the ball,
Zach's better than Daniel. He wishes he had Zach.
He had a man in his face, dude, and he was on the run. It was a tough pass. It was deep, but he threw it a well enough ball to be caught. So, I mean, that's all a quarterback needs to do, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think he could have threw it a little better, but I mean, nice to give it Lazard a chance to go get it, and then he
let's go.
Throws an incomplete pass.
Damn.
I was looking for Tyler Conklin in the end zone.
Sick.
I would
was sick,
imagine
dude.
the Jets are gonna kick. I don't know.
Looks like Eli Manning.
Looks like Saleh's thinking about it here.
Just go for it, you
What do you
stupid
think?
ass.
You got to go for it.
That's what I think, dude. Go for it, you stupid ass. Zach Wilson's
I
feeling
guess
himself.
you kind of have to
He
go
is.
for it. It's just tough to not get
Oh, did a little
Oh, he
sidearm,
dropped
dude.
it.
You fucking.
But it should have. If it was closer to him, it wouldn't have hit the ground. Though.
True.
And they do kick it here.
Come
31-yarder
on,
for
dude.
Greg Zerloin. The
Scratch
snap,
your eyes
the hold,
out.
Zerloin.
Oh my God!
And it is good. 17-5 Chiefs lead here. So the Jets chipping away with a safety and a field goal. Story of the Jet offense.
Literally, dude.
Oh, Brian.
Here's water.
It's water.
What
do we think about Josh B saying, Jesus, Zach Wilson sucks, guys. Stop trying to make excuses for this guy, LOL.
I mean, he's playing
He
pretty
just played
well
well.
right now, dude. Like, come on.
But I mean, what I would say is, they had some chunk plays there.
Yeah.
Move the ball more than they ever have. But is there something to be said, Tony? Like, you're saying that he played well, but yet, once again, they don't score a touchdown. And they're already down,
Right.
multiple scores.
I mean, I think Zach Wilson did everything he could there to try and score.
Well, what about that pass to Conklin? I mean, you don't think if the positioning on the throw was better, he would have just caught it. The fact that they had to go outside.
He almost
for it,
got sacked.
led it to hit the
He
ball
did
hitting the
almost
ground.
get sacked. It was a broken play, and honestly, Conklin had two hands on it. So what are we doing?
I mean, I just think though
Get
he
two
wasn't
hands on it.
leading him to. I mean, it's tough to secure a pass when you can't use your body. That
It
all
is.
has to be hands
But you're a pro.
going to the ground.
But
it's Tyler Conklin. It's not Garrett Wilson.
Right.
Well, so
but you
then you
had
should
two
make it.
hands in the ball. Like you should have caught that.
I think we just need T.J. Hockenson, man. Then I think he catches it.
Okay.
Right or no?
So
George Kittle
So it's good enough pass.
George Kittle.
for a superstar, but not Tyler Conklin.
Who's Tyler Conklin? What we got on this? 5 minutes. Conklin.
He's from the Vikings. I don't even know if he's in a Pro Bowl. He's not that good, Tony.
So why are you trying to blame Zach Wilson for this now?
So
He's not that
actually,
good.
Lonnie, a little support of Zach Wilson here, saying him not catching that, yes, embarrassing.
Thank
so he
you.
thinks Conklin should have caught it.
You get hands on the ball. You have two hands on that ball. You have to secure that ball. And honestly, he could have stretched out even more for it. He's lazy. I don't like it.
Do you think that decision there of the kick
No.
is an indictment on the head coach?
Oh yes, I do think so.
Michael?
Yes.
Listen, man.
He's horrible.
I think that was a bad decision. Like you said, you're still trailing. You're chipping away.
You're going from 15 to
I don't.
12.
Yeah, like it's not like. Come on, dude. That's bullshit. I think you go for it on 4th and 3. You try to go for the end zone on 4th and 3 too. Give Zach Wilson some extra purchase of confidence. I mean, think about how fired up the Jets would be if they converted on a 4th and 3.
I thought that was a touchdown when he just from the naked eye.
I thought so too. The naked eye.
So Lonnie also saying that throw was good enough coming off almost getting sacked on the run out of the pocket.
Tell him.
Tight end
Tell
needs
him,
to catch
Lonnie.
the ball.
Carson Daly at the show at the game here.
So the Jets
Gaining
kicking
some
away
LBs.
here. Can they get a stop? They have not stopped this Kansas City offense yet.
Next time, what's up? They'll stop him. Don't worry, dude. Now's the time. It'd probably be kind of sick to be at this game. Not gonna lie, dude. Oh,
So, and we see Patrick Mahomes on the field with the Mets.
the Mets game. Wow, that
which is-
jersey, baby.
Which kind of reminds me, Tony. I haven't got to ask you. You found out just before we started here. Buck Showalter fired his Mets manager. What are your thoughts there?
I feel bad for Buck. Or my initial thoughts, to be honest, dude. Having 2 years here for the Mets, one being an incredibly good year, one being like, oh, let's go, baby!
Jets get their first turnover since week
Turnover.
one.
Yeah, that is your fault, you idiot.
Wow, Mahomes making a rare mistake.
Dude, that was a horrific. Like, what? I don't know what he was throwing at. To be honest,
It's
dude.
rigged.
What do you? Oh. I mean, it's just so
Part of the
weird,
script.
dude.
Look, let me just throw it over.
Oh wow, dude. This is huge.
Huge. That's
Imagine
exactly
if
what we
they
want.
went for it on 4th and 3 and scored a touchdown.
Or didn't.
So we'll see if the Jets, working with a short field here
right,
on
Jeff.
the Chiefs side of the field,
Chiefs side.
from the 41-yard line.
Zach
First
Wilson
and
under
10,
center.
Under center, Hall in the backfield.
Twins right.
Flag.
Flag. It looks like a false start, so the Jets getting
Fuck
back
you,
up
dude.
early in this drive. Bill
Sprints.
Winter with the
Sprints.
call here. False
Everybody
start.
sprints, dude.
Offense.
Sprints right now.
Tony, does
Oh, of course, it's Mekhi Becton. He's
Does-
a fucking loser, dude.
does the Showalter firing make better for the Mets organization?
It does, I think so. We talked a little bit about it before the show here, as well as much as I do feel bad for Buck. Change in the Mets organization, specifically the managerial position, I think was kind of needed. We know they just hired a president of baseball operations in Stearns, so you can imagine he's going to put some of his boys, part of the throw
Looks
in the
like
Mets organization
a
here.
face mask
By
or
Hall?
late hit on the Jets.
Really,
Like
dude?
on the Chiefs, yeah. So that should be an automatic first down.
We talk about correct counsel
Right.
perhaps being looked at as someone who could take the managerial position for the Mets. I think it's still up in the air in terms of who they can bring in. I think there'll be many. I mean, of course, they're going to interview many different people, many different candidates. I think it's gonna be face mask on Hall. No,
Horse collar tackle? Is that what they said?
horse collar. Yeah, first down. Wow, dude.
That's 15, I believe.
That's interesting.
I don't know
Jordan.
how that's a horse collar. But.
It's rigged.
Yeah.
Now, is it going to
Oh,
agitate
right there.
you?
Oh.
Let's say, Stearns, he courts counsel, like they say, wants to sit out the year, see his sons play high school baseball. They do a first-time manager, heavy influence by the front office. Will that frustrate you? And then will you think that it's not the right idea to fire Buck if you're going to do that?
Well, yeah, dude. Oh my God. Oh,
Out of the reach of Garrett Wilson here. Zach Wilson missing
Dude.
him, overthrowing 17.
that was bullshit, dude. He won't hand on it.
But
I want to replay here.
I mean, there definitely is a chance, Tony.
No, I think that's
they do
kind
that.
of a bogus move. If they do that, like, what's the point of that then? Like, what is the point, dude?
But I mean,
Dude had him beat.
I would just think, it's got to be somebody who's, in David Stearns' camp.
Come on, bro. No, yeah, I understand that, but I mean, if counsel's going to sit out, like, why would you do that? Like, that wouldn't make any sense. That would be very frustrating. I would hate that, actually. But if he doesn't, he's got to stick around, dude. What is that? Like, what are we doing, dude?
I
Dalvin
just
Cook.
think, Counsell made
Like,
money
Cook's
as
made
a
his first
player. He's had success as the Brewers manager. I don't know unless it's a record-setting contract that he's going to come to the Mets.
I mean, I could see it being a big contract if he does. Again, it does make sense with Stearns. It really does. They've obviously worked well together in the past with the Brewers specifically. And I know we kind of jokingly we're talking about the Mets picking up Yelich and Corbin Burns, but I mean, it just seems like that's even more of a chance now, honestly. Especially if they do bring in Counsell, I mean, it would be a good match. But I don't know. I find
Get the first
that
down.
was the first down. I just find it to
Randall
be frustrating.
Cobb with
I
the
mean,
first
if you
down.
bring in a manager who doesn't manage the first year,
Yeah.
like, I understand the Mets are kind of looking forward more
Let's go, baby.
to
First
being
down.
competitive the next 2 years. But I think that's bad for morale. It's bad for the culture. Like I think that's a poor move if they do bring in counsel that does not manage the first year.
Yeah. No, absolutely. I mean, we saw how bad the Rojas situation
Yeah,
now.
dude.
Going with a first-time manager, you have veterans, you have personalities on this team. Obviously, we'll see who stays, who goes. But definitely a situation to keep an eye on. And they do the wide receiver carry. Is that McCole Hardman?
Oh my God!
Let's go.
Who is that? Gibson. Okay, they go with Gibson there. Another first down. So it'll be interesting to see what they do. But I was just surprised by that. Who would have thought after winning Manager of the Year, over 100 games, Buck gets canned. But I think the whole thing is there's a new regime in there with Stearns and a new organization. The Jets, I mean, this is an absolute must-have here. Let's see where they're on the 6-yard line or 5.5-yard line.
Must have.
5.5-yard line here. First and goal. Cook in the backfield. Wilson in motion. Gives it to Cook.
Almost in there.
And it looks like he picks up about 3.5 yards there. So it should be second and goal from about the 1.5, 2-yard line.
Good.
You know first.
Good.
But I know better.
Renee comes in here. Miss you guys. Back in the great East Coast, baby. I was faked out by the Jets today. I thought Aaron Rodgers was playing.
Wow. Great to have Renee back, though. Great to have Renee back.
That is Renee being back.
Can't wait to hear about California.
Yeah, me too.
Second and goal here. Brees Hall in the backfield. Wilson on the bottom of the screen. Play action.
Oh, wow. Oh, the delay.
Yeah.
And he's in for the touchdown. CJ Uzama with the first touchdown
haters.
Yes. Zach Wilson to Uzama, a 7-play,
Let's go,
41-yard
baby.
drive after the Patrick Mahomes interception.
Suck it,
Jets
Patrick.
going for one
Patrick
here.
sucks.
Suck it, Taylor.
Is this Patrick?
Suck it, Taylor.
Or Taylor Swift. I was like, well, who's Taylor on the Chiefs?
Uzama breaking free, pretended he was
Finally,
going to block, kept his feet in, which is big, from the veteran, former Cincinnati Bengal tight end.
And he's done absolutely nothing right now, dude.
Sirloin on for the extra point.
Who?
Greg Sirloin.
Sirloin steak, baby.
And it is up, and it is good. 17-12.
Let's go,
Jets.
baby.
Michael,
We are
quack,
within
quack,
reach.
quack, baby. You
Throw
know,
another
Lonnie.
interception.
Yeah, baby.
Look at the delayed little fucking.
Look, he's hyped. He's not even. I like that celebration right there. Let's
Aaron
go.
Rodgers, who he says.
Yeah. We don't need him next year. He could just stay retired.
Wow, Jay
baby.
Bird says, "Let's fucking go, dude!" All caps, exclamation points.
Yeah, that's right. Jets. It's Zach. Attack. He's making a quack. Look at Barnes. He's tight.
Come on.
He's making.
What if he
a
scores
quack.
4 touchdowns tonight?
If he scores 4 touchdowns, I think that we're going to hit the lottery tomorrow.
Love it.
Really, dude?
Yeah.
I mean, that's ideal.
That is ideal.
And if Barnes is saying it, I believe it.
Gotta be careful with what Barnes says, though.
Tony,
I believe
while
Barnes.
we're at commercial break here,
Yeah, quick.
baseball season ended today. Obviously, no playoffs, either of our teams. Are you like upset that the season's over, or almost excited because you want to look forward to the future?
Yeah, he's
rebuilding the team. You know, the hot stove. Who's coming? Who's going? Are you more excited about that? And you're ready to let 2023 go, and you're just looking forward to next year, or?
Yes, I mean, I would say the one good thing as a fan, there's always next year for a fan, you know.
Yeah.
So that's good, and I think we did kind of end on a high note, you know. I think we ended up losing today, to be honest, but some doubleheader yesterday against the Phillies. I don't know if you saw it too, but Tyler McGill started game 1, I believe, and had a new pitch in his arsenal called I think they were calling it the American Screwball or something like that. I forget their name, but it was a pitch that he developed with working with Kadai Senga. And it's like a split finger fastball that he was getting a lot of strikeouts with. And I think he went for 7 1/3 innings with no earned run, something like that. The longest outing of the year. And Tyler McGill, I mean, again, like look at him last season. I mean, he was a pretty highly touted prospect coming out of the minors. So if you can kind of develop this pitch and maybe even like add to the rotation here for the Mets, I mean, that's going to be huge for next season, dude. And again, with Buck being fired and having the managerial position open, and that does cause more juice for the offseason. I mean, I am super stoked to see who they bring in, who Stearns brings in along with, a new manager. Because I mean, dude, leading up to the end of the season, they were talking about the clubhouse issues, the culture that the Mets had was not good. I mean, you don't want to have that at all with the amount of young talent you have.
Jay's calling out the fair weather fans.
I thought Jay was calling in for a second.
Yeah, I think he said that too. Big play by Lazard to keep the drive going. So sick, let's go, says Mike Theofil. So yes, I am totally. You said it right there, bro, in the text. So sick, let's go.
Yeah. Sorry.
And so yeah, super stoked for the Mets. They're going to be the best team in baseball next year.
Really?
Yeah.
And do you think they're going to spend a lot?
Yes. Dude, I mean, rumors have said that, they are gearing up to offer Soto a big contract. That would be very interesting.
But big trade.
Big trade offered for Soto. Obviously with the intention, of having him long-term with the Mets.
But do you believe that they may have to give up Gilbert and to do that? To get
both players? I don't think they have to give it both players.
One of them.
One of them certainly.
Yeah.
And it's probably going to be like
Beatty and Vientos as well, probably.
Yeah.
Maybe a pitcher too.
Maybe even, I think Mauricio could be on the table as well, which is a shame. You don't want to be a little careful with who you give up. In my opinion, if I do see Beatty go, it wouldn't be terrible. I don't know why the Padres may not even want Beatty at third base once they get on losing Machado too.
Yeah.
But I guess we'll see. I think it depends a lot upon what the Padres want to do too, because again, they had a similar season as the Mets. And like here we are thinking about trading with them, like in terms from a Padres perspective, like is it really the right move? And are the Padres looking to really clean house? Like, are they looking to get rid of Machado? Looking to get rid of Soto? Like, I don't know, dude. I mean, I think it's kind of a toss-up to see what the Padres would want to do. But I think that there are enough opportunities, a couple free agents the Mets could look at. Wow, as Tyreek Hill,
That's not Tyreek Hill.
Isaiah Pacheco, churning and burning. So yeah, dude, super stoked. How about you, Yankees offseason? What do you got, dude?
Yeah, I think it's Yamamoto, and I think it's trading Glaber, and you get a good return, and I think it's youth. Maybe you could get a major leaguer. With the comments about giving Soto a big extension, I know things haven't gone right, but I do believe that the Padres, I think they're more likely to trade Manny Machado than they are Juan Soto. I think they want to keep him because of how young he is.
Yeah.
He can be a building block. Machado on the wrong side.
Mosley sucks today, dude. Machado's 30 years old?
I think he's 31.
31?
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense. And I think
coming off a down year.
You can still get a good return for him, too. And then keeping Soto maybe the best move for the Padres. But damn, that's tough if they end up trading Machado, because I think he's going to have the rest of his career still going to be good.
Oh, yeah. I think he's got 4 or 5 good years left. And I think they would love to trade Tatis, but I don't think you can get anybody to take that contract unless you're not really getting a return.
Yeah.
Because of the steroids.
Because of the steroids, because of the contract. I mean, it's crazy, dude.
If you didn't have to give up anything other than, sub top 10 prospects, but you had to pay the whole contract, would you take Tatis or not?
Not many prospects that pay the contract?
Yeah, like low-end prospects, but you have to pay his entire contract. San Diego's not contributing anymore.
I mean, it's just tough, dude, because at the shortstop position, it's like.
Well, he's been playing outfield too.
Tatis has been?
Yeah, because he was making a lot of errors in the infield.
No shit.
Yeah.
I didn't really know that. Honestly, then yeah, dude.
And who cares about the steroids because he's young? But you'd be a little nervous.
Oh, you're a little nervous. Robinson Cano. Oh my goodness.
Damn.
Fuck you.
Chiefs complete that one. Kadarius Toney.
He's a
the
bum.
Former first-round pick out of Florida by the New York Giants with the first down. He's had a tough start
Who the hell was defending him,
but he
dude?
picks up a key first down there for the Chiefs to extend the drive.
Oh my God, you're embarrassing.
Whitehead with the tackle.
It's a terrible tackle, also.
Great catch by him to keep the ball from hitting the ground.
So Tony. Blow him up. Yeah. Oh my. Wrap up, bro. You're so stupid. Whitehead again, trying to shoulder charge. Like, what are we doing?
Now, for the trade market, Tony, do you think it's Soto number 1 and then the Burns, Yelich is the fallback in terms of the trade market for the Mets? Or? I mean, I guess Machado is an option as well.
I mean, it's just tough, dude, because I really would enjoy the Yelich Burns package because you need a pitcher.
Right.
You not got two things. You got Stearns in there. It makes more sense to do that. And then again, Soto. I mean, they're gonna want a lot of prospects. Oh yeah,
and
be
it dropped
scared.
There,
You're scared.
For the Chiefs, so it's gonna be 3rd and 3.
So I would go Yelich Burns first. If we can get Soto, that's great. And again, you know what, dude? I mean, I think going towards a Bellinger also would be great.
Yeah.
I think those are good like building blocks to bring in. And again, I mean, having Yelich and Bellinger on the same team would be pretty cool. You know, the two players once in the MVP race, quite a few years ago.
Both former league MVPs.
Yeah. So, man, and again, like, they are still great outfielders, which is what you need. You need great defensive outfielders. As Mahomes drops back here, pocket collapsing, and he gets tripped up, and it's an incomplete pass. Let's go, baby.
Bucker is going to come out for a field goal here to try to extend the lead.
Big hold here, baby.
20-12.
This is sick,
Chiefs
dude. What a game.
Jets.
What a game, Mikey.
Sick. Zach.
Sick, dude.
This is sick.
This would be a chip shot.
I think we got Jeff pretty pumped up,
Jeff
dude.
is pumped.
Yeah, dude.
Now, I was going to ask you, would you part with Mauricio in the Burns-Yelich deal? If you had to.
Yeah.
If it was deal or no deal.
Dude, I know, but he's been playing second base for us.
But,
Fuck.
yeah.
And I guess I don't know. It's tough, dude. Because I mean, I would imagine the Mets are going to try and move McNeil. Honestly,
20-12 Chiefs. With
we
the
need a
field goal
second
by
baseman.
Bucker.
Then we just need a second baseman because I would anticipate the Mets moving McNeil because it seems like again the clubhouse shit that's going on. I think it's stemming from McNeil. I really do. Especially after what Tommy Pham mentioned too. I mean, it's fucking annoying. Honestly, you have to deal with that bullshit. But I don't know. I don't think I would really want to get rid of Mauricio, Vientos, Beatty.
But so you're saying you wouldn't do the deal then?
If it's like what?
Mauricio is the headliner.
Mauricio's the headliner
And then
with
some,
a bunch of no names,
yeah.
basically. I mean, I guess so.
Yeah.
Because you can throw Yelich in the outfield, and if you keep McNeil, he is still a good second baseman.
And then if you are able to sign like Blake
Burns.
Snell,
Blake Snell,
Burns, and Senga, then you have once again the
Dude.
powerful rotation that you hope to have this past season.
Exactly. You have a great
Younger
rotation.
pitchers.
And again, McGill impressed me this weekend. He really did. So it's again, like if you bring in those guys, you're causing a lot of juice for the season, Michael, as the Chiefs just kick off here.
Kick it
it's going to be a touchback.
And it's going to be a touchback. So Zach Wilson, 2 minutes, 15 seconds to try to even up this game at 20 apiece.
Let's go, baby.
Before the half, 13 of 18
go,
to
baby.
the air, 109 yards, 1
yards.
touchdown, sacked once, quarterback rating of 106, which Tony would like to point out is higher than Patrick Mahomes' quarterback rating.
Absolutely. He also has one less interception than Patty Mahomes.
He's better than him.
I'm honestly worried about what this is doing to Mike Lear.
So much.
I feel like he's getting so jacked
up,
that
baby.
If this isn't finished, then
Mahomes
he's going to be
looks
heartbroken.
scared. Taylor Swift's going to go
I will be
home
heartbroken.
empty-handed.
No, I definitely will.
Garrett Wilson, the
Um,
short pass.
Go out of bounds.
That's
Okay,
going to
like
be a gain of 4.
Take it.
Second and 6.
Going out of bounds, stopping the clock. Still, the clock is not stop.
2:08. No, they don't. They wind it once the ball's set. So we will go to the 2-minute warning here. Second and 6, 20-12, Kansas City Chiefs. While we have a second, Josh B says, hell yeah, I'm paying Tatis's contract. That's a bargain compared to what these guys are making. Would we rather be paying Stanton or Tatis that money? And of course, Josh with a great point here. The Tatis contract is not that bad, especially for what you're getting. My only point was there a concern? A-Rod, Ryan Braun, we know what steroids can do to a body. You would have to hope, and I don't know, Tony, but it does kind of seem like it was a one-off thing with Tatis, that it's not like he took 6, 7, 8 cycles. It seemed like it was a one-time thing that they got napped.
Well, yeah, and the wrist injury too with the motorcycle accident.
And it was to recover, I think.
Yeah, we see a lot of athletes take steroids to recover from an injury. So, I do think it's a one-off thing, and I mean, I don't know, man. And it's tough to. I'm not gonna say the kid was humbled because of it, because he still has an ego and a personality. But I mean, he came back and he impacted the team right away. So you have to assume at this point he is off the roids, dude. Unlike Michael Theophil.
Yeah, I'm always on him.
Mm-hmm.
So it's gonna be interesting to see. I'm so excited for this offseason. I think there's gonna be probably the most movement that either one of us has seen collectively in an offseason.
Yes.
For our teams.
I mean, it fucking better be, Brian. Let me tell you that much, dude.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Do you think Stanton's gone? Honestly.
No. You know why? And it's tough, but I think Judge is going to be an advocate for him because they are close.
I don't give a shit.
No, I know.
Think Boone stays?
Yeah. Don't you? I mean, honestly.
No.
You really think they're going to fire Boone?
I do think so.
But what about Cashman loves him? Hal loves Cashman. I mean, what about the love triangle between the three of them?
I think they want to fucking win. I think honestly, I think next year, this offseason is the offseason where they all right, dude. Like, let's.
So you believe the reports that Hal is actually tight,
I do,
frustrated?
dude. He fucking should be, dude.
Yeah,
I would be if I were him.
I mean, I'm frustrated.
I'd be embarrassed to show my face in public.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell is that about, Mike?
So embarrassing.
I would be embarrassed. You should be embarrassed. I hope he's hearing me right now. Be embarrassed. How? Fucking loser.
The only thing though with him though, I think he doesn't like paying people not to play for him, not to work for him. So because of the fact that Cashman has 3 years left, I mean, you agree. Like I want him gone, but you agree Cashman is coming back.
I do think Cash was coming back. Yeah.
But you really think they're going to try to scapegoat the analytic department and Aaron Boone as the reason why the season?
I do think so. Aaron Boone sucks as a manager.
But you see the report as Wilson drops back here,
almost gets sacked,
almost picked. So it's going to be 3rd and 6. That the Yankees have asked Sean Casey to come back as hitting coach.
Oh, really?
Yeah. What do you think about that?
I mean, listen, man. If they believe in Sean Casey, and if the players enjoy Sean Casey, then bring him back. I mean, I think regardless of who your hitting coach was, the Yankees just were not hitting to begin with, so it's not,
But I just have to. I mean, if Sean Casey's back, how is Aaron Boone not back? Right? I mean, I don't.
Yeah, I guess so. That's a good point. Yeah. You're right.
And it's tough, and like I said, I'm not advocating for all, but I'm just kind of talking out loud here. Does it mean anything to you? Obviously they want to keep Aaron Judge happy. As Wilson drops back and completes the pass.
Let's go,
Carter
baby.
To about the 38.5-yard line here.
It. Oh,
Clock
he's fucking
running
let's go,
inside
baby.
145.
Crack open your drinks,
does that mean
boys.
anything
Crack
to
it
you?
open.
You want Judge to be happy if you're the owner that he wants Boone as the manager.
Oh, I mean, does he?
Yeah, he's publicly supporting him.
What the fuck, dude? Why is that? Out of bounds. Let's go.
He said that Booney's doing all he can. It's about the players on the field and what players are being selected to play for the team.
Well, right? I mean, if he does, if he supports him, I guess you got to keep your superstar happy.
But you think it's like just pathetic, obviously.
I mean, what the fuck is that even? Like, what the hell, Judge?
Jets
Let's go,
picking
baby.
up the first down. Michael Carter looked like a halfback draw. Jets with all 3 timeouts, clock ticking inside 120. Hackett reading off the plays here. Reed looking on. We're inside 115 now, almost to 110. Zach in the shotgun here. Drops back. Completes a pass to Randall Cobb. This is inbound, so the clock keeps running. Looks like that was a gain of 4.
Who called that inbound?
We're
How do you call it
inside 1 minute. Like the whole body has to be out of bounds. Jets opting not to use a timeout. Steve Spagnuolo calling the defense here for the Chiefs.
Why are they calling a timeout?
2nd and 7. Wilson drops back. Under pressure. Can he throw it away? Can he do something?
Yes.
And
Let's go!
Michael Carter dropping the pass.
My
That would have given the
God.
Jets a first down.
What a bum.
Instead,
Stupid
they're
idiot,
looking at
dude.
3rd and 7 here with about 35 seconds left.
Jeff. Oh, so yeah, you definitely want that.
Damn, yo.
Oh,
That is the 3rd time now we see a Jets receiver with 2 hands on the ball ends up dropping it.
Well, that was, a little different than
Stop
But
it.
that
It was
like,
the third time we saw a
But
jet
that was
receiver.
like he should have caught it with his eyes closed.
That was like he was
Fargo.
running with his eyes closed.
Yeah. And
Got it.
Yeah.
Short of the marker. It looks like it's going to be 4th and 1.
Go for it. Gotta go for it.
You have to.
Garrett Wilson with the reception here. Salah looks on, doesn't know what to do.
Of course not.
QB sneak, call
It's
timeout.
such a joke.
Is that a catch?
It is a catch. He had his knee down in bounds.
But both knees down.
What do you mean? One knee down
Oh,
with the
with the
foot,
foot,
dude?
okay.
Yeah, come on.
Jets going for it on
He's
4th and
rooting
1.
against them, dude. QB sneak, do it.
I think they're just going to call a timeout and kick a field goal. Yep, that's definitely what they're going to do.
Why?
They wanted to see what the defense gave them, see if they can get them to jump off sides.
Oh, yeah, dude. I love that. This is a good plan.
But you know that's what they do, though. I'm just saying. I'm not saying I agree with it.
dude. Yeah.
Saying, right? Or no?
Yeah, no, yeah. You
You
really
kinda
hate
like-
that the Jets are like having a chance here, don't you?
What do you mean?
Like you don't like that they have a shot at winning this game.
Why would I not like it?
I don't know. It seems like you want Wilson to fail.
No, I just am not expecting him to succeed. But like, if he did, that'd be great.
You don't seem that riled though. Like you're not. I don't know, man.
Well, I mean, it's a long field goal. They're down
Mhm.
8, and the Chiefs get the ball.
Yeah.
So
It's still like pretty sick, dude. I feel like Wilson scored more points right than you thought.
yeah, but I mean, I don't know. I think it's still
He's never going to be happy.
we're gonna win.
Yo, how about-
beat
for-
down
all right,
5 and a
can you
half?
just be-
But you're-
how-
but if you're riled for that, that's a losing mentality. You want to be winning this game at halftime.
How do you feel about the play call here of going for the field goal?
I think it's smart to get the points if you make the field goal, but if you miss it, it is a bad decision. And
Fucking
that's what
idiot,
happens
dude. Like,
here.
why did you 4th and 1 just try?
No good. Tried to sneak it inside.
Yeah, you
the
stupid
right
idiot, dude. Yeah. Oh,
field
he
goal
said it. He
post.
said fuck.
Salah's pissed, and I don't know if the Chiefs might be able to get in the field goal range themselves.
Yeah,
It's a
they
pretty
have
long
30
field
seconds to
goal.
play with. The timeouts. Oh my
Salah
god, yeah.
disgusted with that missed field goal by Greg Zerline.
Yeah, you're an idiot
that
too, dude.
face, that's Michael is tight about that.
I am disappointed.
This is bullshit. Everyone is working against Zach Wilson. His own
Literally.
teammates. His
I
own
know.
teammates are. He shanked that kick on purpose. Just shaving points. This is
He knows.
bullshit, dude. This is bogus.
So we'll have to see if the Chiefs can rally here to.
You want them to rally.
Why,
Well, you're saying it.
I'm just like
Michael-
talking about what I'm seeing, Tony.
You said we can see if the Chiefs can rally here.
Because that's what we're.
He wants the Chiefs
see.
to
He
win
does want the Chiefs to win, dude.
Why would I want the Chiefs to win?
because you're not a Jets fan. You want a different
Patrick
quarterback.
Mahomes, dude. You want Patrick Mahomes.
I mean, you wouldn't want Patrick Mahomes, Michael?
No, I would.
No, but can we just take a quick pause here, though? Like, I really 100% like we would win the Super Bowl if Patrick Mahomes was our quarterback right now.
Oh
I mean,
yeah.
you have the best quarterback in the league. Yeah.
But I feel like we have a better surrounding like roster than the Chiefs almost. Like Travis Kelce's great, but then our
Right.
receivers I think are better.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Younger.
You know, and our running backs I think are better if there's space for them to run.
I mean,
Brees Hall,
I think Pacheco is.
I know
really
Pacheco is really good, but I think Brees Hall is probably just as good. Or
Yeah,
better.
yeah. No, you're right. And I do enjoy Dalvin Cook.
I want to see more of him though. He does look a
Who's-
step slow.
Who's the secondary running back for the Chiefs?
Sky Moore is,
Oh,
but he's
okay.
like a receiver / running back, and then they have Clyde Edwards-Helaire as well as Jerick McKinnon. Tony, 33, 34 years old, 2 ACL tears.
Oh my God,
a
dude.
seasoned vet. We
Yeah.
saw him lead the Chiefs in receiving, I think, in the postseason last year.
No kidding,
Yeah, he
dude.
plays a big role as a
McKinnon.
receiver.
McKinnon.
Jerick McKinnon.
MEC or MC?
MC.
It's fine.
KINNON. Long commercial break here, no?
Dude, pretty too long, honestly, for my liking. But hoping right now. Oh wow, Roger's on his phone texting, wondering where Taylor Swift is at. So he's
Yeah,
coming and swoop her
take her
away
away
from
from
Travis
Travis.
Kelce. You know what? She was leaving the suite that she was in before when they showed her. Maybe she's on her way over.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
To Aaron's house to
To-
say, "Hey, Big Aaron."
I think Jeff looked like that one. Yeah, right.
Yeah, that.
Yep.
Mahomes
Picked
down
off!
the field.
Another
CJ Mosley with the interception.
Now the Jets
suck,
have 30
you
seconds.
suck.
You
18
suck.
seconds.
You suck. You stink.
Let's go 18
I
seconds.
could be
2
wrong,
timeouts.
but
Yes, you
I
are.
think they're gonna kneel it. Honestly.
Dude, get the fuck out of here with that shit.
I'm not saying that they should, but I'm saying I think that's what they're gonna do.
It's really depressing.
It's very pressing.
Depressing.
Because they're gonna
like your
say
face.
because they're gonna say it's a 1-possession game going to half. We don't want to like do something stupid.
No, but you know what you say to them? You're a loser.
God damn it, dude. Be better. Be better. Like, oh my God. Why is our coach such a bitch?
He's doing the knee.
No, I don't know. I'm just.
You're just listening to
I'm
Brian.
listening to Brian, unfortunately, because
Yeah.
Brian wants the Jets.
Yeah,
to
no,
win.
he does.
Oh, they're going for it, baby.
Yeah, screw
Let's
Barnes.
go.
go.
Screw Barnes.
I want to see the field goal record here. Let's do that, right?
Right now, from here.
No, I mean get a couple of yards and then kick it.
Send him. Send him.
Wilson back to pass, steps up. Looks like he's gonna take off with it.
Timeout.
First down.
Timeout.
I'm surprised that wasn't a horse collar.
Yeah, honestly, dude. Yeah, honestly.
Jets using their
Honestly.
second timeout here, so 8 seconds left. Wilson near midfield
Let's
with the first
go.
down. Salah
Zach,
waggling his finger. What do you think that was about?
He said to you.
Double doors.
Let's see. So where's this ball going to be?
No one's open. Nah.
So
At
about
the 50.
just inside the 50. So he needs about 10 yards to have a realistic shot at a field goal here.
Athleticism, dude.
The most. Lamar Jackson-esque.
5 to 10 yards. I mean, even if he has to kick a 60-yard field goal.
Oh, Mahomes
we know
is tight.
Sirloin has
Mahomes is
the
tight,
leg.
dude.
Holmes is
Yeah.
tied. Yeah.
Let's go, Zach, baby.
And looks like another timeout is taken here.
By the Chiefs. Yeah, they're scared.
They're nervous.
Second charge timeout to Kansas City.
Look at Andy Reid.
Andy Feed.
Thought he was going to have some cheeseburgers at halftime.
Yeah,
No,
not
you
today.
don't deserve them, buddy. What the fuck is that thing? Is that a dragonfly?
Oh my God.
You see that guy? It's a big
thing's
guy. It's like a
crazy.
prehistoric bug, dude. You better watch out. He's going to get under your skin and get in your body like in evolution.
He's on the table.
Really? Salah, dude. Robert Salah. Salah.
Barnes, we're taking this to the half, or what's going on?
Yeah. I mean, we got 8 seconds.
Yeah. You know, this
Might
guy.
want to go home.
No, I just
No, I mean,
want.
I figured, right? Half of it.
I mean, I want to go
I want to
home.
watch the game, the rest
Yeah.
of the game. What are you talking about?
Wilson incomplete, so he's going to have 4 seconds
Wilson
left
looks
here.
tight.
I don't
He should've
think
caught
Sirloin's
that.
going to kick a 70-yarder.
What happened? Did he throw
so
it
it looks
way
like this will have
behind
to be
him?
a Hail Mary
his
or some
fault.
backyard bullshit.
What? It's his fault?
Yeah, Wilson. Garrett's.
Really? Can we show a replay, please? Jesus, mother. There's Cobb. That's the replay they're showing? Randall Cobb right now?
Barnes.
What the fudge, dude?
What do you think? Touchdown?
No, it's going to be a Hail Mary.
Hail Mary. I like that. Hey, he's not a Jets fan.
You're a Giants fan.
Yeah, he is. Sack Mary.
See, I think you guys get confused with me rooting for something and just knowing what's going to happen. It's like, what? Of course, I would love Zach Wilson to win the MVP this year and the Jets to win the Super Bowl. Please go do that. But I'm realistic. I know it's not going to happen.
Please.
You know what I mean? I don't know what's wrong with that.
Just don't have any confidence, dude.
But why? What would give me confidence?
Belief in your team?
I can't believe you said that.
What an evil laugh.
16 total points in the first half of the first 3 games. 12 points tonight in the second quarter alone.
There
Are the
you go.
New York Jets,
Jets
dude.
down by 8 heading into the half here. Chiefs to receive the
Lonnie
second half
said stay off the drugs,
kickoff.
Brian.
So Jets are going to have to D up here in the second half. We know Michael is expecting the miraculous, the miracle in the Meadowlands. That's what
That's
they're going to call it.
yeah.
Oh, my
If the
God.
Jets win. No, this will be like an all-time NFL game if the Jets end up winning, like a last-second Hail Mary or something.
Yeah.
That would be ridiculous.
This is what I need.
So we'll have to see what happens. Halftime show coming up. But what another great show here, I have to say.
It was so
flew by. Great having Matt stop by for a
Yes.
little bit. Really,
Shout out to the company.
Shout out to the company. Appreciate all of their comments. And right now, we are, they're not covering that pick with the Chiefs. So obviously, Jets keeping this close plays to our advantage. As we look to have
It's the only reason why he wants to win.
Yeah, it really is.
I can't believe you guys are. I know you guys are just messing with me. Though. I know you guys know how I actually feel. I'm beaten down, and
Yes.
I want something that works in front of me. I want to have a good chance to win. I want that no matter what team we're talking about. And it's going to be the same thing when the Rangers season starts. Yes, let's go.
Correct.
Let's win.
Let's go. The Rangers are winning. It's over.
But once again, we'd like to thank everybody for
happens.
tuning in today, continuing to comment, like, and subscribe. All of the archives on the YouTube page, Tony, Michael, Renee, and Jay, who's watching from New Jersey in costume. The merch at downtime.tv.com. Want everybody to enjoy the rest of this game. Let's go Jets, and we will see you
Mañana.
Hey guys, Tony here from Downtime TV checking in. I want to thank all our fans out there who's been liking, subscribing, sharing our content. You guys are the best. You guys are our bloodline. You make us love what we do.